My little ancestor, you're already 26. If you still don't find a partner, what's going to happen to the Su family's incense line? Grandpa, it's not that I don't want to get married, but they're all completely good for nothing. I just feel sick looking at them. I don't care. Within this month, you must get married. Otherwise, I'll jump down from the second floor. Grandpa, the second floor is too low. The top floor is not bad. I can have someone bring a ladder up for you. You unfilial grandchild. Didn't you say you wanted to jump? I'm just fulfilling my filial piety and helping you out. You're going to drive me to death. It looks like you're not going to jump. Grandpa, I have things to do at the company. I'm leaving first. Su Ling, if you dare walk out this front door today, tomorrow I'll have your dad crawl right back from abroad, using my dad to pressure me. When has he ever cared about the Su family's life or death while living it up abroad? That was in the past. Now things are different. Those relatives came to make a scene again yesterday. Let them make a scene. A bunch of freeloaders. I can kick them all out tomorrow. No matter how capable you are, can you block a single mouth? Can you block everyone's mouth? I'll give you 3 days at most. Within 3 days, you must bring back a marriage certificate. Are you serious? This old man never jokes. If I don't see anyone after 3 days, you're stepping down and returning to the group. Give you half an hour. After half an hour, I want a list of marriage candidates. Screened by President Su. Primarily high-efficiency elites and financially clean ordinary people. Mom, I got it. This kind of guy, even if they have kids later, the skin-to-hair ratio won't do. His facial features are too shrewd. He looks like a phoenix man calculated down to his very bones. What's the background of this one? Luoya just turned 18. This year's top scorer on the Hangzhou College entrance exam. Top scorer, according to the investigation, he's currently single. Hasn't even been in a relationship. And his parents are both migrant workers. That's him. Go check where he is. And by the way, book a room at the best hotel. I want to see him before tonight. Mom and Dad, the car is almost here. You guys go back. Son will watch you get on the bus before we leave Shaoluo. You're going to Jingdu. When you get there, don't compare food and clothes with others. Our family's foundation is thin. Dad, I know. Train K1234 is about to leave. Hurry up if you're late, the luggage won't. Electricity, let me go. I'll come back to visit you guys during the break. Get on the train quickly. Erpeng's tutoring fees are gone. Acting this out is more tiring than negotiating a project worth billions. You said it. Still isn't old Luo, being a bit too harsh by doing this. How am I being harsh? Did you want Sholoto turn into those Jingdu, signs of aristocratic families, who don't have a shred of genuine skill? Lord and lady, please get in the car. The car has reached the final stop. Please take your belongings with you. Help me grab a bottle of the cheapest mineral water. Sure, 10 bucks. Take a bottle, the password is your birthday. Unless absolutely necessary, don't use hello. Excuse me, how would you like to pay? Sorry, I just zoned out for a second. He really looks clean and easy to trick. Are you a student? You look like a freshman coming to Jingdu for college. Yeah, little bro. Which university's freshman are you? Jingdu University, is there something? My name is Xiaoqing. Technically speaking, I'm your senior. Senior, hello, my name is Luoya. Junior Luoyi, the cost of living in Jingdu is high. Is your allowance enough? It's just about enough, I guess. What does just about enough mean? Don't try to act tough in front of your senior. Does senior have any part-time jobs? I happen to have a project on hand that pays 500 a day and includes meals. Senior, I can work really hard. If you let me go, I'll definitely give it my all. Alright, stop dawdling, the car is outside. Let's eat and chat on the way. Senior, this car is pretty expensive, right? Not expensive, only $1 million or so. Get in quickly, it's roasting hot outside. Relax, don't be so nervous. Not nervous. Morning, senior. Did we come to the wrong place? No, this is it. Don't be scared. The company reimburses it. Free food is free food. Senior, this is way too expensive. A plate of stir-fried seasonal greens is enough for me to eat breakfast for half a month back home. Bring out all your signature dishes. Lobster abalone. And Buddha jumps over the wall. Alright, ma'am. Please wait a moment. Senior, how much is this going to cost? If it's reimbursable, what's there to be afraid of? This is project funding to entertain new employees. If you don't eat, it'll go to waste. Senior, you really are a good person. When I make money, I'll definitely repay you. We can talk about that later. Come, Junior, have a drink. Senior, I've never drank alcohol before. This wine looks pretty expensive. Let's save it. Not drinking won't do. If you don't drink, you're not giving me face. For the sake of the job, I'll drink alright. Senior, this red wine is sweet. President Su, the person has been taken care of. Got it. Go to sleep. When you wake up, good things will happen. Sorry. President Su, the person is here. The drug's effect just kicked in. You should be able to sleep until tomorrow morning. Nicely done. You can leave now. Let tonight's business rot in your stomach, understand? Lang, when you're screening marriage candidates today, make sure not to pick any shady or sketchy people. Second uncle still has time to care about my marriage. I heard your son lost 30 million at the casino. If you can't produce a marriage certificate within 3 days, I'll join third uncle to depose you from your position. Then I shall quietly await second uncle's good news. Being able to become my Suling's husband, you aren't at a disadvantage in the slightest. You're awake. Last night you were exceptionally proactive and aggressive. I drank too much last night. I don't remember anything clearly. Do you know what everything that happened last night means to me? If you're angry in your heart, you can call the police to arrest me directly. I have no complaints at all. Go to prison. Then, what do you want me to do? I want you to marry me. Get a marriage certificate with me and tie the knot. I come from a rural background and truly aren't a match for you. Take a look at this. This is the prenuptial agreement you settled on. I'll only give you 3 minutes to consider. Doing this means you intend to keep me as a kept man. Yes, if you really do get pregnant with my child in the future, I'll let everyone in your school know that you're a heartless scumbag who pulls up his pants and refuses to take responsibility. I'll sign it. The Civil Affairs Bureau opens promptly at 9 o'clock. Go downstairs for breakfast first, then we'll go get the certificate. You can use the bathroom in the bedroom. I'll wash up in the living room bathroom. Let's go, let's get breakfast first. 1 portion of black truffle scrambled eggs, 1 bowl of bird's nest porridge, and 2 baskets of crab roe buns. Alright, please wait a moment. Sir, what would you like to eat? I'll just have a bowl of plain white porridge. Also serve this gentleman some nourishing nutrition meals. What are you staring at the food for? Doesn't it suit your taste? No. Thank you. Change to a more normal form of address. Thank you, sis. Directly heading to the marriage registration office. You two lean a bit closer to each other. Relax your posture. Today is a good day after all. Lady, be a bit more proactive. Lean closer to the guy. Stop staring the whole time. Get in the car. I'll drop you off at the school to report for enrollment first. Going to Jingdu University. Understood, President Su. Lang Jai, could you lend me 1,000 bucks? You had plenty of backbone when signing the agreement this morning, saying you wouldn't sell yourself out. You couldn't even hold out until you crossed the school gates. My living expenses for this month aren't enough. I'll pay you back once I find a part-time job. Give me your phone, let me add you on WeChat so I can transfer it to you. Received 10,000 yuan. Lang Jai did your hand slip and you typed an extra 0. I'll refund it to you. Shut your mouth. If the husband of me, Su Ling, goes out without even a penny in his pocket, what would others think when word gets out? No need to pay it back. Tell me when you've used it up. Thank you. Lang Ji, I'm going to report for enrollment first. Wait! What's wrong? Go down and report for enrollment. Leave your luggage in the car. If I don't take my luggage, how am I going to make my bed in the dorm? Did I say you were going to live in the dorms? If I don't live in the dorms, where am I staying? At my house, of course. Lang Jai, wouldn't that be inappropriate? Once you finish the paperwork, wait for me in the car. We've known each other for less than a day. I want to live in the dorms. Don't even think about it. I'll give you half an hour. If you don't come out, I'm going in to drag you out. Live in the dorms in your dreams. Lang Jai, I'm back. 22 minutes and 40 seconds, pretty punctual. Any later and I would have gone in to drag you out. Did you finish the paperwork? Finished. The counselor said classes officially start the day after tomorrow when military training ends. Long Jai, is this your house? It's so luxurious. It's our house. Come in. From now on, you're the master of the house. What are you daydreaming for? Nothing, I'm coming. Jalma, hey. Mrs. back. Miss, hurry and come eat. We've been waiting just for you two. I'll go upstairs to change my clothes first. Auntie, hello, my name is Loya. You can just call me Xiaolo. Just call me Zhangma from now on. Treat this place like your own home. Why are you sitting so stiffly? You didn't even lift the dish covers. Were you waiting for me? Yes, miss. Look at how good young master-in-law is to you, even waiting for you to eat together. Not bad. Eat more, don't stand on ceremony. This is bullwhip and wolfberry soup. Miss said to help young master-in-law build up his stamina. This is bullwhip and wolfberry soup. Miss said to help young master-in-law build up his stamina. Ling Ling, Jai, isn't this dish a bit something? Is it not sumptuous enough? That's not a matter of being sumptuous or not. It's all stuff for tonifying the kidneys. My health is totally fine. With that little twig of a body of yours, you sure you don't need a boost. You weren't very capable last night. Young master-in-law, hurry up and drink it while it's hot. This is good stuff. Don't let Mrs. Good Intentions go to waste. Did I drink a little less? No way. Finish the soup. And you have to eat the oysters too. Don't leave any of the pork kidneys or chives behind. Ling Ling Ji, I really can't eat anymore, alright? That's it for today. Go upstairs and take a shower. The master bedroom is the first one on the left on the second floor. Don't go to the wrong room. Young master-in-law, hurry up and go. Don't keep Miss waiting too long. Do not bully a young man into poverty. Why aren't you daring to look? No, I'm not. Why are you covering your nose? I got a nosebleed. Because I did, but it has nothing to do with you. The weather is dry. I'm getting internal heat. Oh. Is the weather dry, or did you take too strong of a tonic tonight? Looks like Zhangma's cooking is pretty good. The effects are immediate. Ling Ling Jai, I'm going to take a shower then. He really is pure and innocent. Tease him just a little and his fur stands right on end. Lo, you need to stay calm. You're here to take responsibility. Whoa, what's wrong? Are you planning to wash off a layer of skin or spend the night in there? No, I'll be right out. I bought you pajamas, open the door and grab them. Put them by the door, I'll get them myself. I'll count to 3. If you don't open it, I'm coming in to help you put them on. Don't, I'll open it. Thank you. All the perverted heart, none of the perverted guts. Having money is really nice. Hung in there, isn't it just sleeping? I'm not getting the short end of the stick. Ling Ling Ji. I'm not tired, I can just make do on the couch for the night. Do you remember the first article of the agreement? Assist the party of the first part in playing the role of an affectionate couple. On affectionate couple sleeping in separate beds. Or do you want to pay the 10 million breach of contract penalty? Why are you standing so far away? Afraid I'm going to eat you. I'm used to sleeping alone, I'm not adapted to this. No way, I'm Hangzhou's top Gaokao scorer. How can I resign myself to living off a woman? If my mom and dad found out, where would I put my face? Young master-in-law is awake. Zhangma morning. Why didn't young master-in-law sleep a bit longer? Young people work hard at night, sleep more to build your energy back up. Zhangma, it's not what you think, ha. Young master-in-law, don't be shy. Understand everything, come eat quickly. This was specially simmered for you. Zhangma, where's Su Ling? Miss left early this morning. Didn't even eat breakfast. Saying something urgent came up at the group. Ayo, look at this mouth of mine. Zhangma, I'm going out for a stroll. I won't be back for lunch. There's a car in the garage, keys are on the entryway table. No need, I'll take the subway. I haven't taken my driver's test yet. Look at this brain of mine. Go out the main gate and to the left is the subway station. Thanks, Zhangma. Who can tell me how a cooperation that was locked in stone got sniped right before signing? Ling Ling. Don't lose your temper, this isn't the subordinate's fault. Then what is second uncle's brilliant insight? Who to blame? Blame the opponent for being too strong. The one who sniped us is the Liu family. The Liu family has been lying low for over a decade and has now re-entered the martial world. When all is said and done, it's still because, under certain people's rule these past few years, the group hasn't made a qualitative leap. If second uncle sat in my position, would he be able to arm wrestle with the Luo family? Su group has suffered heavy losses. You must give an explanation. What explanation does second uncle want? Old master said. If you don't start a family within 3 days, the power seat gets replaced. Su Ling Yu casually pulled some poor kid over to fool us. This mismatch in social status. I do not recognize it. Whether second uncle recognizes my man or not is useless. As long as the law recognizes it, that's enough. Second uncle had better pray the Luo family doesn't set their sights on your company. Otherwise, don't come crying to me when the time comes. What's the reaction over at the Su family? Sushi just held an emergency board meeting. Soleng temporarily stabilized the situation, but suffered heavy vitality losses. That old geezer of the Su family actually managed to cultivate a good granddaughter. Pity she's still too naive in front of me. Done shopping, heading home. Which big celebrity is in this town? Is this a wealthy tycoon's wife? Such a grand display. I must be missing Mom so much I'm hallucinating. Mom, it's over. It's son, run quickly. Madam, please open the door. Drive away immediately. Impossible, Mom wouldn't bear to buy a high-speed rail ticket. How could she afford to ride in a Rolls Royce? Hey wife, did you enjoy shopping at the mall? Enjoy shopping my ass, Luo Tiancheng. You old bastard, you're trying to get your old lady killed. What's wrong? Who pissed you off? I ran into our son at the entrance of our family's mall. How much longer is this act going to go on? Watching our son suffer while I have to hide from him. Soon, once I swallow up the Su family, I'll let him live in glory as the young master of the Luo family. When the time comes and our son won't acknowledge you, don't come crying to me. Hey Ling Ling Jai, where are you? Out shopping. You didn't go to any messy places, right? Absolutely not. Take a cab home after you're done shopping, okay? Come back early tonight. I'm taking you back to the old residence to see my grandpa. Tonight is very important. Once you pass my grandpa's test, can you truly be considered to have secured your position as the Su family's son-in-law? Come back early to shower and change clothes. I'll finish up my paperwork and come pick you up. Got it. Young master-in-law is back. Hurry and cool off. Shama, tonight I'm going with Ling Ling Ji to see her grandpa. Young master-in-law, you'll have to pass that test sooner or later. Old master has a fiery temper and harsh words. Don't take it to heart. Just keep a calm mindset, alright? I won't get beaten up, right? Old master has a knife's mouth and a tofu's heart. You're so handsome. Maybe he'll take a liking to you at first glance. Luoya, what are you panicking about? You're a Gaokao top scorer. Just meeting the parents. Not bad, you still look somewhat human. Ling Ling Jai, what if grandpa doesn't like me? Whether he likes you or not isn't important. Relax, we're newlyweds, we need to be affectionate. Alright, I know. Look, the big CEO is back. Is this your husband? Can just anyone become the Su family's son-in-law? Grandpa, I've brought the person back. Grandpa, hello. You two sure are affectionate with your greetings. Young man, where are you from? What do your parents do? Uncle, hello, I'm from Hangzhou. My parents are ordinary construction workers. Ha ha ha, parents are construction workers. Doesn't that just mean they move bricks? Coming from the very bottom, you're simply dragging yourself down into depravity. Two uncles. I don't think a humble background is shameful. My parents earn a living with their own hands. They don't steal or rob. And they taught me to be an honest person. That's something money can't buy. This little fellow's demeanor when speaking, why does it look a bit like that archenemy of ours, Luo Tiancheng? Both of them have the last name Luo. Could it really be such a coincidence? Sharp-tongued. He's having a bit of petty cleverness, anything to be proud of. I heard you're even the top Gaokao scorer. Soleng manages such a massive group. What she needs is a man who can help her, not a student who only knows how to take tests. The husband I chose. Since when is it your turn to point fingers and meddle? Second uncle, you'd better worry more about your subsidiary companies. Lost problem. Third uncle, the logistics sector, you're in charge of lost 300 million. I haven't even settled that score with you yet. Since the girl is protecting you this much, I won't say any more. Do you play chess? I understand it a little bit. A little bit. Then take a look at this game. Does the black piece still have any salvation? What kind of move is this? Seeking your own death. Pushing oneself into a dead end to find a way out? How did I not think of that? Ha 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 ha, brilliant. How did you pull that off? Grandtop Grandpa ruling out all dead ends. What remains is also the only path to survival. It's much better than certain good-for-nothings who only know how to lose money. From now on, Luya is my grandson-in-law. Whoever gives him a hard time again is going against me. Let's eat. Ah yo, we finally passed the test. Girl, this kid is not bad. Where did you find him? Grandpa, if I said I picked him up while eating at a hotel, would you believe me? If you don't want to say, don't fob me off with nonsense. He's a very good person. You don't need to ask anymore. A person is pretty good. He's worthy of you. Hurry up and give me a great grandson. His brain plus your face. The kid is bound to defy the heavens. Grandpa, it's only just beginning. You saw it too. The Su family has internal and external troubles. Only when you give birth to an heir as soon as possible can I feel at ease. Got it. Oh, right. Have you investigated Luoye's background? Is it clean? I've checked. It's very clean. His parents are migrant workers in Hangzhou. I'll have some traditional Chinese medicine sent to the hospital these couple of days. Remember to drink it and have kids early. You performed well tonight. Really, as long as I didn't lose face for you, that's fine. Especially that game of chess, it was very pretty. Ling Ling Jai as for this reward. Your performance in the future will mean no shortage of bonuses. Isn't this too much? Not much, take it. Go back to your room to wash up and freshen up first. I'm going to the study to process some documents. No need to wait up for me tonight. Zhangma, is there any milk at home? Yes, it's in the fridge. Does young master-in-law want to drink some? I see Ling Ling Jai is doing well. She looks pretty tired, so I want to heat up a cup of milk to help her sleep. Ayo, young master-in-law is truly considerate. That's right. A man who dotes on his wife will achieve great things. The milk is on the second shelf. Alrighty, thanks Zhangma, I know. Damn Luo Tianqing. Come in. Ling Ling Jai, I heated a cup of milk for you. The temperature is just right, not burning. If you drink a little, you'll be able to sleep better. Thank you. You have to go to school tomorrow. Why aren't you asleep yet? Ling Ling Jai. Did the group run into trouble? Adults matters. Don't you worry about them. Just study hard and that's enough. I'm already 18, I'm an adult. If you go bankrupt, won't I lose my job? Even if the Su group falls, I still have enough money to support you. If it goes under, would you be sad? Since you want to share the burden, let me ask you, what would you do? The purpose of commercial sniping has only two goals: low price acquisition or direct crushing. Facing it head on is a dead end. No matter how strong the opponent is, they can't cover everything. We change tracks. New energy is just starting up right now. We'll make our breakthrough from here. Loyal. Perhaps you really are the Su family's only variable. Going to school. We're picking up our military training uniforms today. Wait a minute. Drive that car in the garage? No way. I don't have a driver's license. Plus, it's too flashy. I'll get swarmed. No driver's license. Have Lao Chen drive you? No. Ling Ling Jai, I just want to be an ordinary college student. Taking a Maybach to military training is way too exaggerated. Fine, whatever you want. Keep your distance from female classmates. You are a married man. If I find out, you know the consequences. Should have just let Uncle Chen drive me. This year's campus bell is insane. Finance major Zhang Yui is also one of the 5 great families of Jingdu, the little princess of the Zhang family. She's family friends with the top family, the Luo family. Let's go make friends. I'm Zhang Feng, my name is Luoya. Your name is handsome and you're even more handsome. With your looks, you're definitely campus hunk material. Priority for choosing a spouse goes to you. Ha ha ha, I have a wife. I'll leave the chances to you guys. Haha brother, you really know how to brag. You've got a wife as a freshman. Why don't you say your wife is an overbearing female CEO? Ha ha ha. Yunjai, he's coming over. He's heading toward us. My spring has arrived. Hello, classmate. May I ask if you are loyal? No. Is there something you need? Find loyal. Make sure to get on his good side. It concerns the future of the Zhang family. My name is Zhang Yue, freshman representative. Add me on WeChat. I'll notify you if there's anything at school. Keep your distance from female classmates. You are a married man. No need, classmate. I use a burner flip phone. No WeChat, loyal. Are you kidding me? Who even uses a flip phone nowadays? Shen classmate, I don't like adding strangers. Don't mind him. Is this guy's emotional intelligence negative or what? If it weren't for my dad telling me to take care of you and saying our 2 families are family friends, I wouldn't even bother looking for you. Hurry up and add my WeChat. Once I add you, I'll leave. Parents are migrant workers. When on earth were they family friends with the Zhang family? Thank your uncle for me. I'm doing very well, so I won't trouble you guys anymore. It's hot, drink some water. Little punk, you think I can't handle you. The whole school just saw me bring you water. I'm putting the word out that you're my boyfriend. Just wait to become the public enemy of the whole school. Loyo, have you lost your mind? That's Zhang Yue. You actually refuse to add her on WeChat. Are you impotent or something? Go to hell. Too late, you got water delivered by the campus bell. If Su Lang finds out, you'll definitely be kicked out onto the street tonight. So you're Loya. Your methods are pretty slick, huh? Playing hard to get, like that, you're quite smooth. Classmates, you've misunderstood. He shoved that water on me by force. Brother Hao, it's not convenient for us to make a move here. I'll deal with him another day. Kid, you just wait for me. We'll cross paths again. She really is a femme fatale. Completely undeserved disaster. Brother, you're awesome. Just arrived and you already offended Zhang Yue and the 3rd young master. Are you going to drink this water or not? If not, sell it to me. I'll offer 50. Deal made. 50 bucks out of nowhere today. Pure profit, no losses. Get in the car. Ling Ling Jai, why are you here? And this car is way too eye-catching. It's a company car borrowed for maintenance. Were you tired during military training today? It was okay. Just a bit exhausting. Lang Lang, is this the little hubby you flash married? Loya, this is my best friend Gu Hongyi. She runs a fashion magazine. Hongyajai, hello. Ayo, your mouth is so sweet. Originally, when you said you found a college student, I thought you just casually grabbed someone to fill a quota. Now looking at you, not bad. How can you even bring yourself to bite down on such a tender young sprout? We're such good friends. Yet you actually went behind my back to hog the good stuff all to yourself. Ko Hongyai, rein it in. Don't scare the kid with your hoodlum attitude. He's already got a marriage certificate. Is he still a kid? If I were you, I wouldn't even eat dinner tonight. Ko Honki, if you talk nonsense again, I'll throw you out. Alright, I won't say anymore. Look at how tightly you're guarding and protecting him. Are you hungry? Starved to the point where my chest sticks to my back. Fine. I'll take you out for a good meal. Lang Lang Jai, a place that's too expensive isn't necessary. We can just find any random diner, rest assured. Sister is treating tonight. You just eat your fill and celebrate your Sujai's iron tree finally blooming. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything is fine. Lang Lang Jia, you order. Yo, little handsome, why are you standing on ceremony with your sister? Sister has money, order whatever you want. If you don't eat well, how will you have the strength to work? Go Hongye, shut up. Doggy, you've changed. Once you get a hubby, you don't want your best friend anymore. Loaya, look, your Sujai is even glaring at me for your sake. Cholo, I heard you're the Gaokao top scorer. Come work part-time at my place. You don't have to do any heavy lifting. Just keeping me happy is enough. Monthly salary of 20,000. Kokonkieyo. He's getting ticked off. He has to go to school. He doesn't have that kind of spare time. Eat more meat. Don't listen to her spouting nonsense. If you're short on money, tell me. Don't go outside relying on your face to make a living. The Low family has been making big moves lately. They've even stretched their hands into your territory. Are you okay? I'm fine. No matter how many come, I'll block them all. Su Ling am definitely not a soft persimmon. Maiga family found out that the Low family targeting you this time is to pave the way for their mysterious heir. That crown prince is hidden extremely deep. No one has ever seen his true face. Wanting to swallow up the Su family just to pave the way for some punk greenhorn. La Tenchang's handiwork is no small matter. Whether he's a rare talent or a playboy, wanting to touch my Su family in your dreams. Let's not talk about things that ruin the mood. Laya sister, toast to you. Congratulations on marrying Lang Lang. Come on, bottoms up with this 82-year-old Lafitte. Don't waste it. What are you daydreaming for? Are you raising fish in your glass or do you look down on your sister? Hongyejai, my alcohol tolerance is really not great. Last time I passed out after just 1 cup. Cut the crap, a man can't say he can't. You must drink this cup or else. If you don't drink it, I'm moving into your house to sleep tonight. Your wife can't be counted on for this. That's right. Blushing from just 1 cup. How are you going to block alcohol for your wife in the future? Why are you coddling him for? He's still a student, unlike you, who practically lives in a brewery. Yo, you're already feeling sorry for him. Ha ha ha. Silong, your little hubby is just too cute. Passing out from a single cup. Kuhongki, look at the good deed you've done. Alright, I'm taking him away. Lang Lang Luo, yo, is drunk like this, he won't be able to move tonight. You take the brunt of it and be proactive yourself, it has a different flavor, right? Ko Hongye, you're asking for death. Lo Chen, drive. Understood, President Su. Water, I want to drink water. Does it look good? It looks good. This little wolf cub is way too much to handle. Good thing I refused him quickly last night. Otherwise, my old life would have been gone. You still know how to get up. With that scene last night, I thought you were going to skip class today. Lang Lang Jai, drink some water. I told Changma to make fish soup. She'll send it over in a bit. Shut up. Changma Made, breakfast. I'll bring it up for you, no need. I'm not paralyzed. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, if you ever charge forward like a wild bull like that again, you're going to sleep on the balcony. Understood, Lang Lang Ji. Scram off to school already. I don't want to look at you. Alright then, remember to eat breakfast. Is there a flower on my face? Strange, what are they looking at me for? My dear brother, stop pulling and tugging. What happened, bro? Stop playing dumb. The whole school knows about it. Hurry up and teach me how you bagged Zhang Yuwei. Zhang Feng, what are you even talking about? Luog, you really don't know what? You're a campus celebrity, now you've blown up. Luoge, hurry and tell me when you and Zhang Yuwei got together. Get together my ass. Yesterday was the first time I ever met her. Luog, I believe you. But me believing you doesn't do any good. Hey fatty, can you delete this post? Delete my ass unless you hack into the school server. Loya, you're too hard to find. Messages sent to you, go unanswered calls won't connect either. Zhang Yue, stop talking nonsense. You're spreading rumors and trying to distance yourself from this. I refuse. You think this is embarrassing. This isn't a matter of embarrassment. Hurry up and delete the post. Make up an excuse to clarify our relationship. Dog of a man, does this young lady make you look down on her that much? You're retaliating. Yes, I'm retaliating. What can you do about it? What on earth do you want? Why are you leaning in so close? This young lady is just going to retaliate against you. Unreasonable. Go ahead and shake me off. With so many people watching, I'll just post that you played with my feelings and then abandoned me. Go ahead and shake me off, Miss Zhang. I was wrong, I apologize to you. I shouldn't have turned you down yesterday. If you were this obedient earlier, wouldn't it have saved all this trouble? Can you add my WeChat now, chop chop? Tonight I'll come pick you up for dinner. If you dare to run off, you're still way too far behind to play games with this young lady. Better slip away fast. I absolutely cannot let Zhang Yue catch me. Get in the car, or am I waiting to pull out a megaphone and shout? Why are you acting like a thief? You know I look like a thief. Consider it my plea. Let's eat this meal and then go our separate ways. I already apologized, but that won't do. Since it's been officially announced, you have to be my shield. If I tell the truth, I'm definitely done for. If I lie, I feel guilty. Lingjai military training ends tonight. The counselor is organizing a class dinner, so I won't be coming back to eat. Who are you reporting to? You've got that guilty thief look while making up a blind lie. I'm not lying. Stop talking nonsense. Lingjai, I really am being forced. Look at whatever you want to eat. Order whatever. Order. A poor family's child isn't picky. Bring another bottle of Domaine de la Romane Conti, the vintage I usually drink. Jai, I don't drink alcohol. I'm allergic to alcohol. I can't touch even a single drop. Allergic to alcohol. Drink a cup to prove it to me. I really can't drink. I'll just drink juice instead. That trick won't work. You have to drink it. I really can't drink this. If you don't drink it, you're looking down on me. Threatening me again. These wealthy young ladies are all the same. The alcohol content shouldn't be high. A single cup should be fine. I can drink it. But after I drink this cup, you are not allowed to bother me anymore. Fine, you drink it, and I won't bother you anymore after today. Hope you keep your word. Hey, Loya. Stop playing dead. It was only a single sip, no way. What kind of constitution is this? Passing out from a single cup. This weakling's alcohol tolerance is even lower than my pet pug. Can't just leave him here. Taking him to school, I don't know his dorm. Taking him to a hotel, a single guy and girl, if word gets out, it looks bad. Loya, consider it my debt to you. Hey, dead pig, we're here. Get out of the car. Hello, where did everyone die off to? Did you not see this young lady bringing someone back? What are you staring at? Come over here and give me a hand. You brat, are you trying to piss your old man to death? I told you to go study, but look at you. Bringing a wild man home. Why are you yelling? Open your eyes wide and look. This is the Luoya you told me to get close to. What you say he's who? Luoya, wasn't it you who told me to get close to him? I brought the person back, beat him or kill him however you want. Good girl, as expected of my daughter, high efficiency. Got the guy and brought him home in just 2 days. It's in the bag, ha 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 ha. Dad, can you have some dignity? Girl, you've even brought the person back. Hurry up and make me a grandson earlier. Dad! Am I your biological child or not? I'm only doing this for your own good. If you're late, you won't even get to drink the broth. Dad, tell me honestly, who on earth is he? Is he the Lu family's hidden heir? Adults, business, kids ask fewer questions. What low family? I don't understand. Cut the act. Would an ordinary student make you suck up to him? Good daughter, identity isn't important. How are things between you two right now? Not how. He's just a block of wood, and it seems he has a girlfriend. A girlfriend, what's to fear? When our Zhang family's daughter takes a fancy to someone, she takes them by force. I'm tired. I'm handing him over to you. Just don't send him to my room. Tian Cheng. This precious son of yours, our Zhang family, is going to lock him down for good. Clean up the guest room and settle Xiaolo in. He is the future son-in-law. He's the lord and master. The Zhang family is at the bottom of the 5 great tycoons Yue. We can't prop up the family business on our own. We must tightly hug the Lu family's thick thighs. It's 11 o'clock. Did they eat dinner all the way into a ditch? What time is it and he's still not back? Did he drink alcohol? I'll go pick him up. Idiot. Why aren't you answering your phone? Please don't let anything happen. Zhao Yun, immediately check where Luya is right now. Where is he? Did you find him? President Su. Young master-in-law is fine. He's at the Zhang where... Which Zhang family? The Zhang family, one of the 5 great tycoons of Jingdu. He didn't move into the school dorms at all. Xiuxiu said Zhang Yuwei picked him up to go eat at Nanyu. Young master-in-law got drunk and was brought back to the Zhang family villa. So I was worrying like a fool, while he was living it up in a cozy nest. President Su, I'll go to the Zhang family to demand him back. He might have been forced, no need. It's over. I stayed out overnight. Suling is going to peel my skin off. Sholo is awake. Is your head hurting? Hurry and drink some hangover soup. Uncle, you are... I'm Yuei's dad. Just call me Uncle Zhang. Calling me father-in-law works too. Uncle will help you keep it a secret. Drink the soup. First, after you finish it, I'll have someone send you a welcome gift. The passcode is 68. Swipe whatever you want. I don't want it, thank you. Not bad, not greedy for wealth. Has the demeanor of the Low family's young master. Young master-in-law, Miss was worried sick about you last night. She sat on the couch the entire night, without eating or drinking a single thing. I'll go make some porridge. You bring it up. Leng Leng Ji, I brought you some porridge, please eat a little. You can hit me or scold me, whatever you want. Where are you going? Going to the company. How long I'm gone has nothing to do with you. Suling, I didn't do anything to let you down. I have nothing to do with Zhang Yuwei. I love ya, am not that kind of person. Drive. Manager Wang, are you really not coming back? Loya, you're just a joke. President Su let me look into the business matter again. He's not that kind of person. It was probably the Zhang family's eldest miss making trouble. Shut up. The company only talks about official business. Who told you to bring him up to wrong? President Su, get out. Perhaps he was wronged. Oh. Lolo Xiang, is that you? I'm screwed. Loya has gone crazy. Solung, you're trying to murder your husband. Solung, yo, really played it too big this time. Miss, where is young master-in-law? He chased after you in the rain. He really went to find Zhang Yuwei. From now on, there is no young master-in-law in this house. Change all the bed sheets in my room. I don't like the smell of anyone else. Miss, where could he go in this heavy rain? It has nothing to do with me. Never bring him up again. He's saved. High fever at 42 degrees. Lung infection. Another half an hour and his myocardial condition would have flared up beyond saving. You've worked hard, what a complete idiot. Eldest Miss, Mr. Lo Ya and the Zhang family Miss's 2-day movements have all been investigated. Suling, this stupid woman with an EQ of 0. How could Lo Ya dare to play the field with 2 boats? Bucky, the Lo family crown prince. Oh crap. This is way too wild. We're completely screwed now. If Lo Tian Cheng finds out that his precious son was bullied into this state, the Su family could be razed to the ground. Soleng, oh Soleng, you'd better pray. Lo Ya is just an ordinary poor student. Otherwise, how are you two star-crossed lovers going to end this? Uncle Lai, look after him. I have an urgent matter to go out for. Don't worry. Where's Su Ling, Miss Gu? Su Ling, how long are you going to keep playing dead? Came to watch the show. Close the door after you're done looking. Watch your damn grandpa. You're so shrewd in business. How come you act like an idiot when it comes to feelings? Are you sick? Don't bother me. I just snatched him back from the hospital. Another half hour and you'd be collecting his corpse at the funeral home. What did you say? High fever of 42 degrees. Severe dehydration. Lung infection. He stood in the rain for an entire night waiting for you. Didn't he leave? I thought he went to find Zhang Yuwei. How could you have so little confidence in yourself? I was wrong. I really was wrong. Cherish him well. Who else would risk their life waiting for you if they didn't care? Where is he? Take me to see him. Take me to the villa. Don't get emotional, Loya. I'm sorry, why are you so foolish? Why did you have to stand in the rain? Leng Leng Jai, I didn't lie. Please don't leave Loya behind. I'm here, it's me, Su Ling. I'm right here. I won't chase you away. It was my fault. It was all my fault. Silly girl, giving him your life is easy. But what if one day you have to sacrifice the entire Su family to pay for it? Are you still willing? When you wake up, we'll hold a makeup wedding. And the whole Jingdu will know you are Su Ling's husband. This must be a dream. He was so heartless, how could he be here? Since it's a dream, don't ever wake up. You're not allowed to sleep. Look at me. This isn't a dream. It's real. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have distrusted you. I shouldn't have left you behind. What would I have done if you died? I didn't leave. I was waiting for you to come home. I'll go pour some hot water. Wait. What is it? I don't want to call you Leng Leng Jie anymore. What do you think I'm not worthy? Or do you want to call me President Su to remind us that we're just in agreement? I want to be your man. Right now, I don't have anything. But I'll grow up and shelter you from the wind and rain. I want to call you Leng Leng. No big or small as you like. Let's eat first. Saving up your strength for kissing later won't be too late. Ku Hongye, you little heartless thing. Who was it that saved you, investigated the truth, and cleared your name? Hong Yai, thank you. Alright, I won't tease you guys anymore. Eat first, don't starve my future brother-in-law. What are you smiling at? Grey Knight in. Don't use those seductive tricks on him, yo. Shielding him already. Who was it that wanted to kick people out yesterday? Must you always bring up whatever hurts the most? Hong Yai, thanks to you this time. Let me give you some money to repay you. I only have 50,000 right now. I'll slowly make up the rest in the future. 50,000? Then what do you want me to do? As long as it's not illegal, I'll agree to anything. Then you owe me a favor. From now on, no matter where you are or what status you have, you cannot refuse me. Hongye, stop playing around. If you have business, direct it at me. What kind of bad intentions could a younger sister have? I'm leaving Sulang. Take it easy, patience can't handle being tossed around. Are you hungry? Let's go downstairs to drink porridge. Only after eating your fill will you have the strength to accompany me to sleep. Ling Ling, I'm not that fragile, you're a patient, listen to me. You're finally down. The sour stench of this romance is making my restaurant need ventilation. Thanks, Ling Ling. So delicious. You two, please take care of a lonely single elder, okay? Ignore her, she's just jealous. Ling Ling, the more you dote on him now. When you eventually find out he's the Luo family's crown prince, that's how much pain you'll feel. Running off so eagerly, right after finishing a meal. Ling Ling really fell head over heels this time. Before she only treated it as an agreement, as a tool. But now, she feels spending a lifetime with him might not be so bad. Perhaps this is fate's best arrangement. Since you've made up your mind, you should have a child sooner. Even if there are changes in the future, you'll still have something to hold on to. Got it, stop letting your imagination run wild. I'm afraid that the day the sky collapses, you won't even have anything left to hold on to. What are you looking at? Just wanted to look at my Link. Link a few more times, she's simply too beautiful. Smooth talking. Go to sleep tomorrow, we still have to go home to see Grandpa. What medicine? The traditional Chinese medicine Grandpa gave us. Hong Yai, try this and see if it suits your taste. This is so fragrant. A few scallions and a handful of noodles. How did you manage to make it taste this good? Little Luya, sister wants to discuss something with you. Hong Yai, go ahead. With culinary skills as good as yours, burying them at Suling's place is such a waste. When you don't have classes, come make breakfast at my place. 100,000 a month. Gu Hongye, do you take me for non-existent? Poaching my husband right in front of my face. I'm just giving him a chance to earn side cash. Don't even think about it. Hi is my husband, not a cook. Stop eating and come with me. I haven't even finished my noodles yet. Eat what noodles? Keep eating and someone's going to snatch you away. We're going home right now. Leaving right now. Hahaha, hey. I was joking. I hadn't even finished my noodles yet. Leave them for yourself to eat. That possessive look really gets people worked up. Grandma, we're back. Thank goodness. I kept saying Miss and young master-in-law are a match made in heaven. Zhangma, we worried you, Ayo. I'm just too happy and confused. I have something to show you too. What kind of medicine is this? More tonic for me, my body is totally fine. Young master-in-law, this was sent over from the old residence. Old master is eagerly waiting for a great-grandson. Miss, should I decoct this medicine now? The one who delivered it said it needs to be simmered slowly over low heat. Since it's grandpa's good intention, then get it brewing. Alrighty, I'll go decoct it right away. Miss, drink it while it's hot. It loses its medicinal effect once it gets cold. The medicine is finished. Time to get down to business. What business? We already drank the medicine. Big bull, huge bull. President Su, something bad happened. Several banks want to reassess our loan qualifications. The Low Group snatched away several of our projects early this morning. Second uncle and third uncle had a huge fallout at the company and want to hold an interim board meeting to negotiate with you. Lang, seeing that you were too tired yesterday, I personally boiled some porridge for you. Is it good? Stop eating. What is it? Lang, what happened? I'm fine, the company is just a little busy. You're lying every time you lie, you don't dare look at me. We are husband and wife. We should share weal and woe. It's the Luo family. They're targeting the Su family bank, breaking contracts and snatching projects. And family members are even stabbing us in the back. Is the head of this Luo family out of his mind? Such an old man, bullying a young girl, truly devoid of all morals. I won't admit defeat. It won't be that easy for the Luo family to swallow the Su family. Ma Lang will definitely pull through. Get some good rest at home. Wait for me to come back. Take me to the company. I really can't do anything with you. Going is fine, but you have to promise me 3 conditions. Oh, President Su really puts on such a big air, making us wait for so long. If second uncle thinks it's too long, you can go home and retire. Nobody is begging you, Suleng. You have no respect for your elders, and you even brought a dead weight along. Hi is my husband. Second uncle, third uncle. The subsidiaries you're in charge of have massive capital outflows. Did that money go into your own pockets, Suleng? Stop spouting nonsense. Everyone, Suleng can no longer prop up the Su family. We must replace her immediately. President Su, the reality is right here. You should step down. Abdicate and hand over the position to Su Gokiang, who bullies his own family and transfers assets. Don't toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Today, either you sign and leave with some dignity, or we initiate the impeachment procedure. If you drive me away, the Su family will only die faster. Just sign it, we'll go talk to Lo Kyahe. That's about the same as kneeling and begging for mercy. Let's talk this out nicely. What kind of skill is smashing cups to scare a woman? Suleng, don't drag this out. Sign right now. Otherwise, I'll have people help you. Let's see who dares to touch my granddaughter. Old master, why are you here? If I didn't come, would I watch you tear apart the Su family? We are doing this for the group's own good. The Lu family side. What about the Lo family? With me here, the Su family cannot collapse. These are all the shares under my name transferred entirely to Suleng. Let's see who else has the qualification to force her to step down. Grandpa, girl, don't be afraid. Grandpa has got your back. Kid protecting Ling Ling like this, well done. Meeting adjourned. Grandpa, you gave all your shares to me. What are you going to do? If I give them to you, just take them. You fought for the Su family for so many years. I've seen it all. Grandpa, as long as I'm here, I won't let anyone bully Ling Ling. Not even the Lu family. Hemp, the Lu family are jackals. What are you going to use to protect her? My life if necessary. Don't talk nonsense. Good, you've got guts. My granddaughter's husband should have this kind of grit. Girl, the road ahead is up to you now. Prepare for the worst. I will clear out the parasites and hold the line for the Su family. Go all out, you're poor and that doesn't matter. But once you enter the Su family, you must treat Ling Ling well. Don't worry, Grandpa. I will never let Ling Ling suffer even the slightest grievance. Ling Ling, what can I do to help you? Do you know how to read financial reports? A little bit, I taught myself. Then, let's look at them together. If you don't understand, don't force it. Mission guaranteed. Ling Ling, I finished reading these few. The cash flow for this subsidiary doesn't match up. Someone is cooking the books. Brilliant, well done. Hand the rest of these to me when you're done processing them. Received, I won't slack off. Come in. President Su. The legal department's plan regarding the bank defaults is ready. Senior Zhao, it really is you. What a coincidence, calculated everything except missed this. Senior. At the train station, you treated me to a meal and introduced me to a job. My alcohol tolerance is poor. I black out the moment I drink. Right, where did you go after I blacked out? The moment I woke up, I went into the wrong room and then... Oh yeah, you know, my special assistant. Zhao Yu, when did you become his senior? I graduated from Jin University. I ran into Lo Yu that day at the train station. Seeing he was a freshman, I just casually helped out. Senior isn't your name, Zhao Qing. That was my former name. Changed it to Zhao Yu after starting work. I was the one who had Zhao Yu scout for a private assistant. And feeling you were decent, she brought you back. That was close, barely managed to bluff my way through. Ling Ling, why did special assistant run away so fast? She must be too busy with work. President Su, the cleanup is complete. All of Su Gokiang and Su Gofu's confidants have been cleared out. The evidence of their embezzlement and bribery has been handed over, with a warning for them to behave themselves. Are you tired? Rest for a bit. Not tired as long as I can help Ling Ling. Loya, I need to talk about business. Business, we're going to counterattack. Just sitting there is certain death. We must change tracks. I've set my sights on a few upstream photovoltaic and lithium battery companies in the north. If we lock them down, the Su family can make a comeback. This is my Ling Ling. Have the investment department draw up a proposal. I'll go personally. Those bosses are tough nuts to crack. I have to go negotiate to show true sincerity. Going on a business trip. Leaving first thing tomorrow morning. 3 or 5 days, take me along. Don't play pitiful. I didn't say I wasn't taking you. Xiao Yu. President Su, keep an eye on the group while I'm away. Call my private number if anything happens. Book 2 first-class tickets to the north for tomorrow. The best hotel, understand. 2 tickets, the best hotel. Guaranteed comfortable. Going too far. That damn girl, Suleng. How dare she clear out all of our people? Second brother, being angry is useless. She really dares to throw us in prison. She dares, I am her own second uncle. She has the old master backing her up now, with a 70% controlling stake. She's long since stopped recognizing her own family. Are we just going to let it go like this? Letting her make us dance to her tune? Of course not. Isn't she going to fight the Luo family? We'll just give her a push. Zhao Yu booked tickets to the north. This is her last straw. Cut this straw. And the Su family collapses, leaving her with 0 chance of survival. You're going to collude with the Luo family. If we don't do this, we'll end up in prison sooner or later. Send all of his flight schedules and destinations to the Luo family. Miss Lo, I am Su Guofu, here to present President Lo with a token of surrender. Su's third uncle is having a hard time lately. Suling is flying north tomorrow to acquire a new energy company. I'm giving you all of his itineraries. Sufficiently sincere, tell me. What do you want? I just want him to go and never return. Don't let him bring the contract back. Ha ha ha, Sulang. This northern trip will be your execution date. Is our son doing well at school? Very soon, the entire Jingdu business world will be yours. Come in. Dad, good news. Su Guofu from the Su family just sent over a tribute to curry favor. Suling's entire itinerary for tomorrow is right here. Su Guofu wants to use our hands to destroy Suling HM. Su Zhenhua was wise all his life, yet raised two good-for-nothings who bite the hand that feeds them. The knife has been delivered to our hands. Should we accept it or not? Accept it. How could anyone refuse meat delivered right to their door? Yoyer, go north and make sure he returns empty-handed. Understood. Just Suling is, after all, Su, head of the family. We don't need to use shady tricks. Business warfare should be won openly and squarely, making him submit completely with absolute conviction. Dad, how is Xiao Yezi doing lately? Were you looking at his photos again just now? Who's looking at him? I'm just laying out plans. As long as that kid doesn't starve to death, it's fine, Dad. How much longer are you going to keep up this act? I only saw him once when he was just born. And my younger brother doesn't even know me as his sister. It breaks my heart seeing him suffer outside. Swallowing the Su family is right in front of us. Let's bring him back. Jade cannot become a vessel without being carved. If I'm not ruthless, he won't be able to handle this massive family estate. I know, but I miss him so much. Once I kick away the Su family as this stumbling block, I'll present the entire Jingdu to him as an adulthood gift. By then, he'll return in glorious splendor. To become the sole king here, Ling Ling, everything is packed. We leave tomorrow. Let's go together. A Lang, stop staring, keep looking, and the paper's going to tear. You'll definitely succeed. First stop, where to? Xuan Linong. President Wang, a coal tycoon making a transition. If we lock him down, our raw materials are secure. Will it be hard to negotiate? Give enough profit. And even ghosts will push the millstone. President Su, President Wang, went out of town and is not seeing anyone. I made an appointment with him yesterday. President Wang gave orders, especially not to see people from Jingdu. Go to the next one. Someone already offered triple the price to buy them out. President Su, please head back. The Lu family, never mind. Let's head back to the hotel and try again tomorrow. It must be Su Guo Wang and Su Guofu who sold out our entire itinerary. It's not your fault. It's because they have no conscience. Am I really that much of a failure? Even my own family members couldn't be guarded against. Since they won't see us, we'll force them to see us. How do we force them? A hermit has his own clever ways. Don't forget my math was a perfect score. What does math have to do with negotiations? The end of math is logic, and the end of business is human nature. Good. Go ahead and do it. I'll support you all the way. Dad, Soleng has hit a wall everywhere. She can't make a comeback anymore. Well done. Appreciation is appreciation. The business world doesn't recognize sentimentality. Why won't they see you? Because the Lu family offered more money. Wrong. Because you want to acquire them. They're selling their company. Wanting to sell out, not be acquired. Then, how do we guarantee raw materials? The Su family's strongest asset isn't money. It's global channels which the Luo family doesn't have. One is killing the chicken to get the eggs and taking the money to run. The other is borrowing a chicken to hatch eggs and growing bigger and bigger. Lang Lang, if it were you, how would you choose? Do you still think we've lost now? Don't be optimistic too early. This model is easily copied by the Luo family. Their capital is formidable. Once they ramp up funding, we'll still be on the defensive. Then how do we break the deadlock? We need to hold core technology that nobody else has. The Su family lacks new energy technology reserves, and temporary R&D simply won't catch up in time. We don't have it, but someone else does. Help me look into Jifu New Energy Laboratory, as well as researcher Kang Bei. Can't find it. What kind of institution is this? A year ago, I saw Chang Bei's paper. Now that they're close to achieving results, they must be running desperately short on funds. This is precisely our window to make a move. Thoroughly investigate Jifu New Energy Laboratory immediately. Send all their data to my inbox within half an hour. You really guessed it. The laboratory is on the verge of bankruptcy. Let's set off right now and lock down this technology. Let's go and take hold of this future treasure trove of technology. Is this the laboratory? The more industry disrupting the technology is, the more it's hidden in unremarkable places. Excuse me, are you Dr. Hung? Here to collect debts again. Take whatever equipment you want. I don't have money. I am Su Ling from the Su Group, and I'm here specifically to discuss investment and cooperation. Stop pulling my leg. The lab is about to have its power cut, and the equipment's going to be confiscated anyway. This funding will help you clear your debts and restart the project. With more funding available later on, Money can't solve the fundamental problem. The interfacial resistance of solid electrolytes has simply never been overcome. And safety hazards exist the moment power is applied. I've exhausted my family fortune. My team has scattered, and I truly can't hold on anymore. Young man, this is a world-class problem. You simply don't understand it. You've always wanted to use rare earth elements to stabilize the structure, but the root cause isn't the materials. It's the initial parameters. The direction is wrong, so repeating experiments over and over is futile. It connected. It actually all connected. I drilled into a dead end for 3 whole years, only to get stuck on the most basic parameters. This calculation logic is simply a stroke of divine genius. Dr. Cheng, the technical bottleneck has been resolved. Can we talk about cooperation now? President Su, this little brother right here. How do you guys want to cooperate? A Hungbei will cooperate with everything I've got. A genius, a divine talent. A problem that troubled me for 3 years was solved by you in a dozen seconds. Dr. Cheng, let go first. I'm just a university freshman. Please show some self-respect and keep your hands to yourself. I want him. No, that's a misunderstanding. I want to invite him to serve as the lab's chief technical consultant. Subsequent R&D cannot do without him. A consultant is fine. But I still have to go to school. Your team can return to Jingdu with us. Why are you still frowning? We got the technology, but the raw material suppliers are still firmly controlled by the Luo family. Those bosses fear the Lu family's power. We can use their own momentum against them. You mean impersonating the Lu family? That's too risky. Once exposed, the consequences would be unimaginable. Precisely because it's the Luo family. They won't dare to easily verify it. We'll send messages using anonymous numbers, demand a private one-on-one meeting, and strictly guard our itinerary. Zhao Yu, immediately find a hidden private club and set it up. Use unregistered numbers, and I'll send you the text message content later. Send them one by one to the bosses of the various companies. Tonight's meeting destination must not be leaked. And whoever dares to talk too much will bear the consequences. President Luo, all of these bosses have gone out. Strange, why did this group of people collectively go out tonight? Send people to keep watching them and find out the exact location. Soling, how is it you? Everyone, don't rush to leave. If you step out of this door, you will definitely regret it. What gives you the right to say that? The Lu family is offering a triple buyout, and you'll get a huge sum of money for your company, but you'll be completely driven out of the industry. Are you willing to accept that if we don't sell to the Luo family, we'll be blacklisted sooner or later? The Su family dares to take on all your supply sources, and can even lead you to take your business global. Channel sharing, technology empowerment, long-term compounding returns. On one side is a one-time buyout and exiting the stage for good, and on the other is holding core technology and opening up a multi-trillion-dollar overseas market. I'll sign. Better to be an industry giant than an idle has-been. Miss Lo? President Su has quite some nerve. Not only did you impersonate my Luo family name to issue invitations, you're also openly poaching my people right in front of me. Do you really take my Luo family for nobody? Miss Lo, business competition relies on individual methods. I'm just giving the bosses one more choice. It's hardly poaching, a choice. Comparing pie-in-the-sky drawings to my Lu family's solid concrete cash. Soling, you are being way too naive. Solik, you are being far too naive. Soling, if I had arrived a step later, you really might have succeeded. Too bad I'm here now. I'm telling you, in the face of absolute strength, any little cleverness is just a dying struggle. I'm just helping you see reality clearly. As long as my Lu family doesn't nod, don't even think about securing a single partnership in the north. Big sister here, you have to pay for tearing up other people's stuff. This was printed using money. Printing fee is $1.50. Please settle the bill. Who are you? I'm Suleng's husband, Lo Ye. He has the same name as my younger brother. Your name is Lo Ye. Where are you from? How old are you this year? Miss Lo, please show some self-respect. His situation has nothing to do with you. You only need to know he's my husband. Defending him pretty tightly, huh? Feel like your taste is still as unique as ever. With so many young talents in Jingdu, you chose him. He is the best man in the world. And compared to those two-faced young talents in Jingdu, he is 10,000 times better. Better if you say so. Everyone, you've watched enough of the show, right? I know the pie President Su drew for you was pretty big, but what my Lu family does never falls behind others. How about this? The Luo family's acquisition price goes from 3 times to 5 times. President Lo, are you serious? My Lo Yu's words never change. President Lo Di Qian, it was my fault earlier for not recognizing Mount Tai. I'll sign too. President Lo, I'm willing as well. How is it, President Su? Did you learn this lesson? In the face of absolute power, your little cleverness is useless. You won. Let's go. Wait. Is there something else, President Lo? You won the business war, but he is my man. Stay away from him. President Su, don't be so tense. It's just that your husband shares my surname. I was just curious. You don't need to be curious about that. Loyo has nothing to do with your Lu family. Investigate Loyo's background. The more detailed, the better. I want to know his experiences from childhood to now, especially who his parents are. Understood, eldest miss. If it's just a coincidence, let it be. But if he really is my younger brother, then this scheme targeting the Su family turns out to be a massive joke. Ling, stop thinking about it. In business, victory and defeat are unpredictable from the start. We just did our best. I just feel like I've let you down, making you suffer that woman's attitude with me tonight. Who suffered any attitude? What she did was just a petty villain tasting success. I couldn't care less about her. He actually really is my own younger brother. Not only did I publicly tear up his contract, I even ridiculed him. My younger brother married Su Ling. Su Ling has become my sister-in-law. Eldest, miss, is there something wrong with this Luoya? Should we deal with him? Deal with my ass. No, absolutely cannot let mom and dad know. No. My brother has been drifting outside for over a decade. I must never ruin his happiness. The old feud between the Su and Luo families is a matter of the older generation. He shouldn't have to bear it. Pass down my order. The investigation regarding Luyo stops here. Whoever dares to leak even half a word, I will make them disappear from this world. Understood, eldest miss. Additionally, encrypt all of Loyo's files to the highest clearance level. No one is permitted to review them, not even the chairman. President Su usually likes to taste tea. President Luo invited me over early in the morning, surely not just to drink tea. Speak your mind. Still keeping such a hot temper. Take a look at this yourself. As long as you signed, these companies belong to you, transferred unconditionally. President Lo, are you playing games with me? The one who publicly intercepted the deal last night was you. And now the one handing them over on a silver platter is also you. The one handing it over on a silver platter is also you. Not really. I want to trade someone with you. Who do you want to trade for? I've taken a liking to your little husband. As long as you give him to me, these companies will belong to you. Are you done? So what? President Su, are you moved by this? And planning to agree. Lo Yuok, even if the entire Lo family is placed right in front of me, I will never trade him. Eyes, my beloved. Soling, once you step out of this door, the Su family will truly have no turning back. For the sake of a man, is it really worth it? It's worth it. Such a Sulang. Well done. Her temperament is fierce, true. But she's truly sincere toward my younger brother. Since you respect him this much, then I law yet acknowledge this sister-in-law. No one even thinks about snatching Loya away, no matter who they are. Go deliver this contract to the hotel where Sulang is staying, and hand it to him personally. Also take 10 billion from my personal account, to inject capital into the Su group. Eldest miss, did you say 10 billion? Do I need to ask for your permission to use my own money? This subordinate wouldn't dare, just in case the chairman asks about it later. How should we reply? Just say I'm optimistic about the Su family's new energy project. I appreciate Sulang as a person, and I want to make friends with him. President Su, I appreciate you very much. The companies are my gift to you, and injecting 10 billion into the Su family is also because I want to make a friend. Besides, I like you, not your husband. Accept both the money and the companies, and just speak up if it's not enough. This is just perfect now. I really am a little genius. Lang, why are you looking so gloomy? Did someone bully you? It's nothing, just ran into a lunatic outside. Made you worry. Excuse me, are you President Su Lang? I was entrusted by someone to deliver these documents to you. The client instructed that you check them on the spot and sign for receipt. Lok Yik is the one who had you send these things. That's right. Miss Luo said, this is a red envelope for you. Wishing you smooth sailing in everything. 10 billion and so many companies? What on earth is she trying to do? Red envelope. Solang, I like you. Want to be with me. Lang, what's wrong? Who sent that message? It's just some spam text, that's all. You brat, your sister has done everything she could. From now on, I'm afraid I'll be regarded as a weirdo by my sister-in-law. Show Yezi, you better show me proper filial piety from now on. Otherwise, I'll go make a scene with your wife. Hahaha, old Wong, we were truly lucky this time. Almost ended up opposing Su Lang and the Luo family. You said it. The Su family is simply nothing to be feared. And Su Lang still wanted to play smart. Hahaha, President Su hit a brick wall yesterday. And today, she still wants to come paint us a big picture. Don't waste your breath. We've already signed contracts with President Luo. I know a company has an owner, but it doesn't sing low anymore. It's changed to Su. This is impossible. Whether it's true or not, you are welcome to call and ask Luo Yue. You now have two choices. First, take the money and leave. Second, stay and work together. I choose the second one. President Su, please forgive my previous offenses. I choose two as well, we're all staying. Since it's decided, take action immediately. Wang On will be in charge of the production lines, and all core talent will stay. The company does not feed dead weight. Lang, you were so cool just now. Stop flattering me, things are just getting started. Let's go. We're going to pick people up, and get ready to return to Jingdu. You guys are finally here. Grandma Su, please store these instruments temporarily at the courier station, and we'll ship them immediately once the Jingdu lab address is settled. Dr. Cheng, once we arrive in Jingdu, I will purchase brand new equipment for you. No, I've spent a long time with them. I've grown attached to them a long time ago. Lang, since Dr. Zheng is reluctant to part with them, just let him bring everything along. Henshin Nidongwa, you really understand me. You're truly my soulmate. When we arrive in Jingdu, take a good bath and change into some fresh clothes. Otherwise, we'll be chased away by the smell on you first. The smell is indeed a bit heavy, but doing scientific research doesn't need to be bound by trivial details, right? As if the one suffering was ever you. Stop chatting idly. Get ready to head back to Jingdu. Lang, what are you thinking about? Thinking about Luo Yue. That crazy woman, Akiex, didn't she proactively gift you companies and capital to show goodwill? Could it be that something else went wrong? It's nothing. From now on, if you encounter Luo Yue, try to take a detour and stay as far away from her as possible. Okay, I'll listen to you. Get some sleep for a bit. There are still plenty of things to handle when we reach Jingdu. President Su. This is the key person I invited. Shall you notify all directors and high-ranking executives that an emergency board meeting will be held in 1 hour? Understood, President Su. Dr. Chiang, can I arrange a car to take you to the hotel to rest and recuperate? I'm not tired at all. I'm not going to the hotel. I want to follow along to pick the factory site. That project isn't rushed for this exact moment. You should get a good rest first, and once you wake up, I'll accompany you. Alright, I'll listen to you. You go home and rest first. Xiao Yu and I will go to the company to handle matters. I'm not tired, I'll accompany you. Alright, then let's go together. Second brother, that girl hurriedly summoned a board meeting. Could she be planning to cry her eyes out? With the Lu family's eldest miss making a personal move, she's going to lose completely this time. I'd like to see what she wants to do when she walks in later. Oh, President Su back from a business trip. How did the inspected projects progress? Second uncle, third uncle. You two seem to have predicted the ending long ago. Where is that coming from? That's right, Lang. We are your elders. How could we pull small tricks behind your back? Thanks to both of you for your concern, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. The Lu family actually gifted us companies unconditionally, and even injected 10 billion in capital. That's just too unbelievable, impossible. How could Luo Yu help you for no reason at all? True or false, you can just go check the accounts at the finance department. Now it's time to settle accounts with you two. Leah, are you going to walk up yourself or should I have someone invite you? As a group secretary, colluding with Su Kuoqiang to leak internal information, relying on selling company intelligence in exchange for money. Suleng, a secretary's minor matter. Is it worth making such a huge fuss over betraying the group's interests? Colluding internally and externally to hinder the company's development. And you call this a minor matter. What on earth are you trying to do? Hand over the Su family shares you currently hold. For the sake of my son, I've really gone through all sorts of trouble. President Lo, something terrible has happened. Panicking like that, what kind of look is this? Must be Su Ling returning in a crushing defeat. A group of defeated generals. No need to take it to heart. It's not that President Lo, Soleimade a clean sweep, and captured multiple raw material companies in the north, and even secured a massive capital injection of 10 billion. Impossible. Those companies were clearly reeled in by Yuecher. President Lo, those companies and the 10 billion in funds were all sent over by the eldest miss. Sun Fu, this can't be true, right? President Lu, it is absolutely true. That rebellious daughter, not only did she not, she directly turned her elbow outward. She must have some kind of reason, right? The eldest miss told the outside world that she appreciates Su Ling and wants to make a friend, treating all of this as a wedding gift envelope. Make a friend and give a gift envelope. Who treats 10 billion as a gift envelope? President Lo. Should the subsequent plans targeting the Su family continue, of course we execute them. Contact Law Yuk immediately. Have her come back right now. I need to properly discipline her. I'm afraid it's too late. What do you mean? What on earth happened to her? Speak quickly. She said she's going to Antarctica to inspect a glacier project and won't be able to make contact for the next few months. That is clearly fleeing to avoid punishment. Suleng, you're quite something. getting even my own daughter to side with you. Don't celebrate too early though. I still have a son. I'm determined to get the Su family. Sooner or later, I'll hand it over to my son. What is wrong with me? Could it be that I'm going to have a child? Oh, the busybody president, Su, finally remembered me. Stop messing around. I called you for serious business. Accompany me to the hospital. A hospital. You didn't get into an accident, did you? Can't you think of something good? You didn't explain clearly, so I can only guess blindly. Don't tell me your brain got caught in a door. Stop joking around. Let's meet at the entrance of the Su family private hospital. Remember to keep this matter confidential. Especially don't let Lo Yo find out. You scared the life out of me. Being all mysterious and not letting others know. If something really happens to you, you've got to split your inheritance with me by half. That little husband of yours. I'll reluctantly help you look after him too. If you talk nonsense again, I'll really have someone sew your mouth shut. Then why are you making it so secretive in the first place? You'll understand once we meet up. Oh my god, you're already pregnant. Lawyer, you're something else. Keep your voice down. It hasn't been definitively diagnosed yet. It's just a guess. Even guessing hits the nail right on the head. Relax. Anyone who didn't know would think you're waiting for a death sentence. I'm not nervous. If I really am pregnant, what are you planning to do? Of course, give birth to it. I must have this child. Miss Yusu, congratulations. Combining the blood test and the ultrasound results, you have been confirmed pregnant. I really am. Lang Yo hit the jackpot. Hit the jackpot. What does that mean? Anyway, you're the big winner this time. You have no idea how precious this little one in your belly is. Speak properly. Don't use weird descriptions. This is my child. Oh my word. I'm so happy. Ling Ling, I've pre-claimed the position of this child's godmother. No matter who says what today, it's not changing. Alright, whatever you say. From now on, you're the child's godmother. Oh my word. Is this real? This child is destined for extraordinary things in the future. And from now on, in Jingdu, everyone will have to give some face. I haven't thought that far ahead. I just hope the child can grow up safe and sound. Once Luo Tiancheng learns of his grandson's arrival, waves will rise across all of Jingdu once again. Come on, let's go home. Don't make a big fuss about it. Keep this matter confidential for now. I plan to tell Loya personally tonight. Understood, a special exclusive surprise. Look at you, acting like a young girl who can't sit still. I'm just a little nervous. What kind of reaction will he have when he finds out he's going to be a dad? Do you even need to guess? Definitely overjoyed beyond words. Little Lo Yi, hurry over according to the location. There's a surprise waiting for you. Sister Hong Yi Ling Ling, you called me over in such a rush. Did something happen? Have a cup of tea first. What is this really about? Did the company run into trouble? Call it trouble and it counts as trouble. Call it nothing and it's nothing. Something's up but not really. How am I supposed to understand that? Lawyer, you're going to be a dad. Lang Lang, we're having a child. I'm having a child. I'm really going to be a dad. If my mom and dad find out I have a child, they'll definitely think I'm not focusing on my proper work. I'm afraid of wronging you. And I'm also afraid I can't shoulder this responsibility. We do need to be cautious. Let's keep this matter confidential for now. Once Loya smoothly graduates, and the child has grown a bit, we can talk about it then. Alright, we'll listen to you both. How did I fall asleep without even realizing it? It's fine, pregnancy makes it easy to feel sleepy. Rest a bit longer. I'm not that delicate anymore. What are you standing there like a dummy for? Go inside to look properly. Huh, you're thinking the wrong thing. I mean, don't wear high heels anymore from now on. No way, I disagree. You're a pregnant woman now, so you have to listen to me on this. Hurry and put me down. I can walk by myself. You just found out and you're already this nervous. Even if we just found out, we can't be careless in the slightest. I saved a few pairs of flats for you. Wear those from now on. You're just being completely unreasonable. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Why did you two suddenly start arguing? We're not arguing. Ling Ling can't be allowed to wear high heels anymore. I absolutely refuse to agree. Young Master, Young Miss has a busy workload on normal days, and wearing high heels is just the norm. Mother Chang, I have no choice either. Ling Ling is pregnant now, and I'm doing all this for her sake, and for the sake of the child in her belly. Pregnant. Young Master, do you mean the young miss is pregnant? That's right, we just got the checkup results this afternoon. Look at my memory. The master even called earlier to ask about the situation. Such a huge happy event. I need to go report the good news right away. At least leave me one pair. There's still an important business banquet next week. There's no room for discussion on this. You're already quite tall on your own. Wearing flats is just right. Fine, fine. Who told me to be carrying a little one in my belly? I'll just treat it as owing it to you from my past life. Master, it's a monumental happy event. The young miss is pregnant. What did you say? The young miss is pregnant. It's the absolute truth. We just got the pregnancy checkup report this afternoon. Mother Wang immediately prepared the car for Ziwu Garden. My precious granddaughter, hurry and let Grandpa take a look at my great-grandson or great-granddaughter. Grandpa, I've barely been pregnant for a month. The moment you've just conceived is the most dangerous. You can't be careless by even a little bit. The Su family has sparse offspring, and all these years it's relied entirely on Ling Ling to single-handedly shoulder the group's burden. Loya is still in college and is completely incapable of taking over the group. You two young ones should rest early. Grandpa, why don't you stay over at my place tonight? Drive back to the old residence. Ling, it's Grandpa who let you down. Not should have let you at such a young age. Bear the entire Su family alone. Hello, who is this? It's currently afternoon tea time in Paris. Please do not disturb. You brat, have you had enough carefree fun abroad or not? Dad, why did you suddenly call me? I can't be bothered to beat around the bush with you. When are you returning to the country? Dad, things are fine. Why are you rushing me back? I don't need to worry about the Su family at all right now. I really want to deal with you myself. How on earth did I give birth to an irresponsible son? Like you. Dad, I get it. Please don't lose your temper. Ling has her husband to keep her company. So why did you even call me back to the country? If Ling hadn't gotten pregnant, do you think I'd be willing to proactively contact you? Dad, it's me who let you all down. I don't know if Ling is still willing to acknowledge a brother who avoided responsibility for so many years. Yanyu, you don't need to apologize anymore. Come back, everything is still in time. Ling needs a father, the responsibilities that rightfully belong to you. It's time to shoulder them. Dad, I'm booking my flight back to the country right now. Please pass along to Ling to take very good care of her health. I'd really like to see just which punk snatched away my daughter and even got her pregnant. Ha ha ha, Ling. The waters here come soak your feet. It can promote blood circulation. Ling, what are you thinking about that you're so deep in thought? It's nothing. Just feeling like being able to find a husband as good as you makes me so lucky. All right. Soak your feet first, or the water will get cold, Loye. You say, who do you think our child will look like more in the future? Looking like either of us is fine. If it's a girl, it'd be best if she looks like you. Why is it best if a girl looks like me? Because my Ling is pretty. A daughter inheriting your beauty would completely crush everyone else in terms of looks. If she takes after my temper, you'll have your hands full. Loya, even though we got our marriage license and have a child, it still feels like something is missing. Is it the wedding or the honeymoon trip? Not those Loya. While my belly is still small. Let's go take wedding photos. We haven't held our marriage registration celebration or wedding, and we don't even have a decent couple photo together. Alright, we'll listen to Ling in everything. Loya, remember to wear that light gray suit. You look the best in that one. As you command, Madam Wife. Ling, little Loya. I'm already at the door. How come you two haven't finished getting ready yet? Kut Yongye. Don't get heated. Getting angry is bad for the baby in the belly. Sister Hongyai's temperament is just like that. I'll go downstairs first to open the door and say a word to her. Morning, little Loya. Take a look at my newly changed car wrap. Doesn't it scream young wife vibes? Oh my goodness. Sister Hongyai, isn't this a bit too flashy? I'm driving you two around today. Plenty of people would break their heads just to get this treatment. Ku Hongye, driving a car like this over. You're truly something else. Flashy and trendy at the same time. I specially put on this car wrap for your wedding photos. And you're still complaining it's ugly. I went through a lot of trouble to poach this photography team. Fine, I'll give it to you that you've got great skills. Get in the car and make do with this pink oddity. Actually, pink is quite unique. Unique, you say. I'll buy this car and gift it to you. No, I can't afford to accept that. Little Loya, what do you mean by that? Are you looking down on my fluorescent pink car wrap? Definitely not. Sister Hongyai's temperament is unique. Bright colors like this are only something you can pull off smoothly. Sit tight. We're going for a spin to cruise the streets. Go Hongye, slower. She's carrying a child. I'm used to fast driving. And forgot my godson is still in the car. Don't worry, godmom will drive nice and steady. You two must be today's bride and groom, right? You're truly a match made in heaven. So perfectly matched. Cut the flattery. We must bring out our absolute best standard. Mr. Lo, Do you need me to match a few formal outfits for you? No need to trouble yourself. I'll just wear the one I have on. Then, let's head straight to styling and makeup. Sister Hongyai is something looking off. Not a single thing is wrong. You look ridiculously handsome today. Little Loo, yeah, if you got dressed up and went out like this every day, the young girls outside would definitely be swarming all around you. Lang Lang, you look as beautiful as a fairy from the heavens. You also look breathtakingly good looking. Absolute perfection. This is true love at its finest. Alright, next main scene, let's hurry and start shooting. This isn't taking wedding photos at all. It's clearly publicly feeding people dog food and torturing singles. Lots of shot groom picks up the bride horizontally. Little Lao Yi, I just hope that once you two learn the truth of all the family feuds, you'll still love each other this resolutely. Eldest young master, it really is you. You finally come back. Uncle Dao, it's me. Is my father at home? The master is practicing calligraphy in the study. Master the eldest, young master is back. This unfilial son has returned. As long as you're back, that's enough. You're old enough, stop dropping to your knees all the time. Get up and speak, Dad. I want to go see Ling Ling. Now you remember, you have a daughter. Where were you all those early years? You can't rush this matter. I know Ling Ling's temper best, and if you rashly go see her, it will only backfire. You can start with Luo Ye's side first, and have him help you say a few words. Then Ling Ling will be more likely to accept it. Luo Ya, is that the punk who got my daughter pregnant? I haven't even settled accounts with him yet. That is my granddaughter's husband, and he's 1,000 times more reliable than you. If you dare pull a long face toward him, I'll break your legs first. Yes, Dad is right. Then what should I do next? I'll call Ling Ling right now, and tell her to bring Luo Yo back to the old residence for dinner. When you meet later, if you want to make amends to your daughter, your attitude must be good. Watch my cues for everything, and no talking nonsense. Understood, I understand. I'll follow Dad's arrangements entirely. Hey, can you two please consider the driver's feelings? If you keep being this lovey-dovey, I'm going to burst from all this dog food. If you can't bear to watch, close your eyes. Close my eyes. Then, how about the three of us go party together later? Grandpa, what is it? Ling Ling, my dear. Bring Shola and come back to the old residence for dinner tonight. Grandpa had the kitchen, make your favorite dishes. So come back early. You got it, Grandpa. We'll be home in about half an hour. You guys be safe on the road. Grandpa will be waiting for you at home. Ling Ling, I heard everything. We're eating a big feast, so you have to bring me along, right? This is a family banquet. Why can't I go to a family banquet? I'm your baby's godmother. I'm half a family member. You have to tag me along. Your skin is thick enough to manage to score a meal wherever you go. Eldest Miss Young Master, Miss Gu. Welcome back. Uncle Zhao, where is Grandpa? The master is waiting for everyone in the living room. Are there guests at home? You could say that, but not quite either. Miss will know once she goes inside and takes a look. Ling Ling, Dad is back. My father passed away more than a decade ago. You are nothing more than a coward who abandoned his biological daughter and didn't dare face the past. I was the one who proactively called him back. You're pregnant right now, but let him come back to help share the burden. I don't need it. I've gotten through all these years completely on my own, and I'm long used to it. Sit down and eat first. We can discuss everything else later. If Grandpa wants to put on a show of a benevolent father and filial son, you can play it out yourself. I'm not keeping you company. Loyu, let's go. Ling Ling, stop right there. Ugh, my chest hurts so much. Dad, what's wrong with you? Uncle Zhao, hurry and call an ambulance. Master, please don't scare me. Eldest Miss, please hurry back. The master must have gotten angry just now and hurt his heart. Meridian, he's fainted. Hurry. Grandpa, please don't scare me. What am I going to do if something happens to you? Promise, Grandpa, you'll stay and eat a meal, alright? Grandpa, I'm not leaving anymore. I promise you I'll stay for dinner. Really, it's true. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. Good. Since Ling Ling is willing to stay, Grandpa is fine right away. Dinner is fine. But I don't want to hear certain people talking and ruin my appetite. Alright, Ling Ling, I won't talk. I'll just sit here quietly and that's it. Alright, everyone, take your seats and eat. Ling Ling, this sweet and sour pork. Who gave you permission to pick food for me? When I was little, I would look forward to the food you picked for me, but now I'm already grown up. Keep your care, that is over a decade late. Ling Ling, I'm sorry, Dad won't do it anymore. Dad knows he was wrong. Let's all say a little less during dinner. Tian Yu, just sit properly. Luoya, keep a closer eye on Ling Ling. Got it, Grandpa. Ling Ling, eat some shrimp to get more high protein. It's good for the baby. My daughter doesn't need me anymore. She already has someone she can rely on. Ling Ling, I can just take the subway to school by myself. You don't need to drive me specially. That won't do. The subway is packed with people, and if some other girl bumps into you, I'll get jealous. Lang, I've done my filial duty for now. You must rest well at the company. And absolutely don't overwork yourself. Got it. Keep your distance from the girls at school. Especially Zhang Yuwei. I remember. Don't worry, go to class quickly. Uncle Chen drive. You stop right there. Lo Yu, stop right there. Miss Zhang, we aren't close. Please step aside. I still have to go to class. We aren't close. What right do you have to unilaterally delete me from your friends list? Zhang Yuwei, did you get something wrong? You and I were never close to begin with. Zhang Yuwei, I have a significant other. So please stay away from me. Lo Yu, jerk. You have a significant other, then what am I? Do you even know that we were betrothed as children? On arranged childhood betrothal, Miss Zhang. Do me a favor and make up a more reliable excuse. My family is an ordinary migrant worker family, while your Jiang family is a top-tier elite family in Jingdu. You don't know. Oh my god, the Lu family really dares to pull this off. Luoya, do you feel deep down that your family is very poor? Miss Jiang is joking about other people's origins and family background. Supposed to be very funny. Luoya, I don't know how to explain this to you, but there really is an arranged betrothal between us. Zhang Yuwei, you are simply unreasonable. Luo Tiancheng, you old fox, to actually pull such a dirty trick on your own biological son, who is cursing behind my back. No need to guess, it's definitely that little brat Su Ling. You just wait. Lang, I ran into Zhang Yuwei right when I entered the school gate, and I drew a clear line with her on the spot. It's fine, I trust you unconditionally. Zhang Yuwei dares to hound my husband. You're dead meat. Shall you come in? President Su, please tell me, what are your orders? All of the Zhang family's businesses leave no leeway at all. Suppress them with full force. Understood, I'll go execute it immediately. Wait. Send someone to tell Zhang Hai to keep his precious daughter under control. Understood, President Su. Loya, hold on a second. I have something very important to tell you. Zhang Yuwei, we have nothing to say to each other. You're not even willing to say a single sentence to me. I made it very clear this morning. We aren't close. How can we not be close? I really want to apologize to you. There's no need, I just want to go home now. Unless you're willing to talk things through with me clearly, I'm going to keep blocking your way right here. Miss Zhang is blocking the road and snatching people in broad daylight. This kind of ability really opens my eyes. Lang, why are you here? Miss Zhang, you're publicly hounding my husband. Is this the upbringing the Zhang family has taught you since childhood? If the Zhang family doesn't know how to discipline their daughter, I don't mind stepping in personally to properly discipline you in Zhang Hai's place. Who on earth are you? You publicly hounded my husband, and now you turn around and ask who I am. Your husband, Loya. You're already married. That's right. Let me formally introduce you. This is my wife, Su Ling. Loya is the crown prince hidden by the Lo family for 18 years. And Su Ling is the person in charge of the Su family. The Su and Lu families have been sworn enemies for 3 generations. Yet the heads of both rival families secretly married behind everyone's backs and got together. This isn't a dream, is it? Miss Zhang hasn't recovered her wits yet. Do you need me to help wake you up? No, completely unnecessary. Mr. Su, Mr. Lo, I wish the two of you 100 years of harmony. It was my presumptuous intrusion. I'll leave right now. Let's go, let's head home. I must never let father know about the secret marriage between Loya and Su Ling. Show you way. What good deeds did you actually go out and do today? I obediently went to class today, didn't skip a single lecture, and was extremely well behaved. Today the Su group said if you don't rein it in, they'll force the entire Zhang family into direct bankruptcy and liquidation. Zhang Yuwei, tell me honestly, how on earth did you offend Su Ling, that female god of carnage? It's all your fault, you old fogey. Do you dare say that again? Dad, don't get angry first. Calm down. From now on, if the Su family encounters difficulties, we must step forward to offer our help. Do you even know what nonsense you're spouting? Dad, you don't understand the twists and turns behind this. What on earth do you mean by that? You don't need to delve deeply into past grudges between family friends. Those are long since outdated old news. You do just need to treat Su Ling like a noble benefactor and respect him. Everything I'm doing is entirely to protect the Zhang family's future. Daughter, do you know some kind of inside information? Dad, stop asking further. The more you know, the more trouble you'll invite. Just do as I say, and the Zhang family will definitely be safe and sound. Turn enmity with virtue. Treat Su Ling kindly, and even enshrine him like an ancestor. Immediately stop all suppression plans targeting the Su group. President Jiang, if we pull back right now, all our preliminary losses will be in vain. Stop talking nonsense and just execute my orders. No need to ask more. Hello, Dad, Xiaoya. Dad wants to ask you about a serious matter. What is it, Dad? Do you have a girlfriend at university? Crap, the interrogation is here. No, that's fine too. It's most important for you to focus on your studies at this stage. Alright, the foreman is calling me back to work. I'm hanging up now. Okay, Dad. Stay safe at the construction site and take good care of yourself. Not having a girlfriend is great. Ling, don't be angry. And besides, I really wasn't lying at all. You weren't lying. We've been married for a long time. You're my legally wedded wife, not a girlfriend at all. You always have the most crooked logic. All those books you read went to waste. All you do all day is try to trick me. Alright, hurry and sit down to eat. The food is about to get completely cold once the baby is safely born, and the timing is right. Will you bring me back to Hangzhou to meet your mom and dad? What are you afraid I'll embarrass you when we go out? Of course not. My hometown is small and rundown. I'm afraid you won't be used to living there. An ugly daughter-in-law has to meet her parents-in-law sooner or later. Not to mention I'm not that bad. I'm presentable enough. Great. After the baby is born, I'll pick the best timing to bring you home. Young master-in-law, you don't need to lift a finger. Just properly keep Miss company and rest. Lawyer, I have something I want to confess to you. Go ahead, I'm listening. This afternoon, I completely targeted the Zhang family's businesses. Then do you feel relieved in your heart? If you're relieved, then there's no problem. You don't think my methods were too ruthless, do you? Ruthless? I don't think so at all. President Su, do you have time at noon? I'd like to invite you to lunch. Just the two of us. There are some things I want to tell you face to face. Being this polite, could it be a feast at Hongmen? Shall you accompany me to Mingfushen at noon? President Su, you've arrived. Please have a seat. Could this be courtesy before force? This person is truly acting abnormal today. Miss Zhang, what are you here to do by inviting me today? President Su, all logistics companies under the Zhang family will prioritize serving the Su family for 5 years at 30% below market price. Even at its weakest, the Zhang family is still one of the top 5 families in Jingdu. There's definitely something fishy about this. Miss Zhang showing courtesy for no reason means she's either a thief or up to no good. What on earth are you trying to do? Sister Su, please don't overthink it. This is our Zhang family's sincerity, purely meant to resolve misunderstandings. From now on, the Zhang family will follow the lead of the Su family, and the Zhang family will have 0 objections. Zhang Yue, do you think I look like a fool? I'm being sincere. Sister Su, please sign it. If you don't sign, I won't be able to report back to my dad. Report to whom? The Lu family, no. This is entirely our own idea as the Zhang family. I guarantee the contract has no traps. Shall you look at the contract? President Su, the contract has no problems. The terms are so generous. It's like the Zhang family signed an unequal treaty. First Lukia showed up out of nowhere, giving away companies and funds. Now the Zhang family is also voluntarily conceding profits to show goodwill. Strange events are piling up one after another. Shall you hand me the pen? These days, giving sincere gifts is actually this difficult. At least the price drop was preserved. President Su, Elder Su, and Mr. Su have arrived. Let them in. Ling, still busy. Tianyu and I, specifically, came over to check on you. Ling, Dad knows you've had it hard these past few years. This is 500 million USD I saved up from overseas investments. Take it over a dozen years of absence and ignoring you. And now you want to use money to make up for it. Alright, put your money away. Ling, listen to Grandpa. Although your dad here is muddle-headed, he can't just be idle at home all day long. Arrange a position for him in the company. Since Grandpa has spoken up, I'll give you a chance. Ling, don't worry. As long as I can stay in the company, I'm willing to do anything. Willing to do anything. You were the one who said those words yourself. Zhao Yu, take him to report to the security department. The security department. Every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You'll be responsible for opening doors and saluting incoming and outgoing employees and clients, and registering incoming and outgoing vehicles. What? You want me to stand guard at the front gate as a security guard? If you're not willing, you can leave right now. Nobody is forcing you. I'm willing. But if word of this gets out, won't our Su family's face be completely lost? What's so shameful about that? The front gate is the facade of the corporation itself. Fine, I'll do it. As long as it can help Ling. Even if you told me to clean toilets, I'd do it. Take him to collect his security uniform. Understood, President Su. Mr. Su, please follow me. Shanghai, that spineless guy, really takes after the Su family. His own daughter's elbows are turning outward, sending a company to the Su group, and even funding them with 10 billion out of her own pocket. Just what kind of ability does that little girl Su Leng have to be able to coax a bunch of people to revolve around her and all oppose me? San, take a look at your sister. She's been bewitched by Su Leng and even dares to deal with me. At least you're sensible and well-behaved, and during hardships, quietly at school. Su Leng's methods are ruthless. Leaving him around will only cause endless trouble for you later. We'll quickly clear out all obstacles and hand over the commercial empire that dominates Jingdu into your hands. Notify the PR department. Once the Su family's new energy product is officially launched, we'll deal a fatal blow. Miss Zhang, do you need something? Can I sit here if I don't need anything? The library isn't your family's property. Is it illegal for me to come read books? Then study slowly. I'm leaving first. Hey, don't leave, Loya. Are you seriously completely unaware of your family's true bottom line? Zhang Yue, if your brain isn't clear, go see a doctor. How could I not know my own family's situation? Are you trying to say my father is worth tens of trillions? Or that I'm some kind of wealthy heir left out in the cold? Young master, your dad is literally a top tycoon in Jingdu. Yet, he deliberately kept you completely in the dark. I'm telling you the truth, but you refuse to believe it. I don't have anything else to say either. But the childhood betrothal established by our two families before. Did you forget it? Final cycle test. Countdown 3 seconds. It worked. Ha ha ha. It finally succeeded. Ha ha. I haven't even gotten to hug him yet, and she snatched the lead instead. Like our project succeeded. Isn't it completely normal to hug in excitement to celebrate? Celebrating is fine. I'll double everyone's bonuses. But hugging my husband is definitely not okay. It was just a purely polite hug. I was too excited just now. Dr. Zhang, when can we start mass production and release it? We can go into production at any time. Once the production line is fully equipped, we can ship products tomorrow. Very good. Immediately seal up all core technical data and apply for a full set of patents on an expedited basis. I heard the Su Group is launching a new product today. You actually believe that? Cutting-edge technology doesn't just break through whenever you want. Old Lo, do you really intend to push things to the absolute limit? Su Ling, a young girl, carrying the massive Su Group all by herself, is truly not having an easy time. Everything I'm doing is entirely for our son. He has a pure mind. How could he ever fight against Su Ling? Forget it, don't go too far with what you do. Leave the Su family a tiny sliver of leeway. Su Ling, no, Su Long usually places extreme importance on presence and aura. Yet for such an important press conference, he's actually wearing flat loafers. Although take a careful look at Su Long on stage. What's so good about looking at him? We're basically just watching his dying struggle anyway. No, not that. He's pregnant. What you're saying, Su Ling is pregnant. Is this for real? Absolutely no doubt about it. Look at the flat loafers he's wearing on his feet. Plus that subconscious little action of protecting his lower abdomen just now. All the signs match up. This matter is getting way too interesting. I wonder whose punk has such guts to dare mess with the person in charge of the Su Group. Strange. Why do the more I look at this girl, the more affectionate I feel toward her? Thank you all for gracing the Su Group's new energy product launch conference with your presence. Today, I will lead everyone to witness a brand new technology in the new energy industry. Next, I will use actual test data to demonstrate to everyone. This is simply impossible. The energy density directly increased by 3 times and the cycle, lifespan doubled. The data is definitely fake. There's simply no such thing as this kind of battery technology. With the Su Group holding this technology, their rise is bound to be unstoppable. Logic, you'd better not return to Jingdu. If you come back, I will definitely break your legs. If we could talk this girl into becoming our son's wife, wouldn't this top-tier technology belong to the Luo family? Suan, you must still not be fully awake yet. The Su and Lu families have been sworn enemies for 3 generations. Master Su would absolutely never marry his granddaughter into the Luo family. Besides, she's already pregnant. And you want my son to raise another man's child. This is clearly a buy one get one deal. Super worth it. You're simply unreasonable. Hurry up and leave. If I stay any longer, I'll get a cerebral hemorrhage from anger sooner or later. I wonder which man managed to take down Su Ling. I really want to properly thank him for taking up Su Ling's energy. Once we find out who it is, I'll definitely send a banner of gratitude. Zhao Ma Ling still isn't back yet. Zhao Yu just called. Miss needs to verify contract details tonight. Hello Loya, why aren't you home yet? The contract details haven't been finalized yet, and the client side is pressing hard. Then, how late are you going to be busy until? Probably past midnight. You aren't alone anymore. There are 2 of you. Oggs, the situation is special today. Zhao Yu is urging me to sign. I'm hanging up first. Since you aren't coming back, then I'll come over to find you. Shoma, pack the stewed Sichuan pepper chicken soup into the thermos. Fire fry a few light and nourishing side dishes, and pack them together with a bucket of rice for me. You got it. Young master-in-law, are you going to the company to deliver dinner to Miss? The soup was stewed early this morning. I'll pack it right away. I'm looking for Su Ling. Humph, do you even know what kind of status President Su has? Is she someone you can just casually see whenever you want? Hurry up and leave. Delivery personnel are not allowed to linger here. I am Su Ling's husband, here to deliver dinner to him. You punk actually claimed to be President Su's husband. That's hilarious. Seriously, your bragging knows no bounds. What are you all making a racket about? I can't even get some peace going to the restroom. Big brother, Sulokyo. Why did you come over? Why didn't you give me a heads up beforehand? Uncle Su, I came over to deliver dinner to Ling Ling. You really know how to care for people. You two blind fools. This is the Su family's son-in-law. The master of the Su Corporation. We failed to recognize Mount Tai. Son-in-law, please go right in. Thank you, uncle. The young couple's relationship is so good. In the future, have our son-in-law put in a few good words for me. So Ling Ling will be willing to acknowledge me as her father sooner or later. Loya, why did you come over? If I didn't come over, were you planning to grind away at the company past midnight? There are too many contracts piled up on my hands. I wanted to go home early too. You haven't eaten properly all day, have you? This is a nourishing meal, specially stewed by Zhangma. Eat up quickly. Now that the Su Corporation's development is stable, you don't need to personally keep an eye on everything. I can't put my mind at ease. The Lu family still hasn't completely settled down. In case they secretly cause trouble. With me here, even if the sky falls, I'll carry it for you. The only thing you need to do right now is nurse your pregnancy in peace. Loya, I always have a stone hanging in my heart. Given the Lu family's style and methods, they'll never just sit by and watch the Su Corporation's cutting-edge tech succeed. Ling Ling, don't overthink it. Maybe they've already run out of tricks and can only behave themselves. I hope so. President Su, something big has happened. Panicking and rushing like that, what does it look like? Speak slowly and make the situation clear. This morning, the entire internet was flooded everywhere with negative news about the Kirin battery, including heavily edited and spliced old accident videos. Aside from the Lu family, nobody has this kind of pull. It's sheer fabrication. It's Lo Tiancheng. Good move, Lo Tiancheng's stroke of pulling the firewood from under the cauldron. It's right at our weak spot. President Su, many car manufacturers have called to suspend cooperation and demand penalty fees from us for breach of contract. Apply to all partner car manufacturers. If the batteries truly have safety defects, the Su Corporation will voluntarily bear all legal responsibilities and pay 10 times the order amount 10 times. Transmit it according to my original words. Loya, was I too impulsive just now? When calculated 10 times, the compensation exceeds 1 trillion. Is Ling Ling truly scared? With such a huge amount, how could I not be scared? Don't overthink it. I've already thought of a countermeasure. What method? Go with the flow. Use their own force against them. What does that mean? Releasing a statement alone has very poor results. We'll directly overturn the trap they set up and leave everyone with nothing to say. Overturn the table. How exactly do we do that? We'll hold a simultaneous live broadcast right in front of everyone. We'll conduct an extreme live test. Anyone on site who manages through physical destruction to make the battery explode. The Su Corporation will pay out 100 million on the spot, alright? We'll execute it according to your plan. 100 million scale is too small. Raise the bounty directly to 1 billion. 1 billion, President Su. You aren't joking, are you? Immediately contact the PR department. Book tonight's trending headline. And make sure to invite the Luo family representatives to be present. President Su, you are making it blatantly clear that you want to go head-to-head with the Luo family. You can't call it head-to-head. This good show of face slapping just wouldn't feel complete without the Luo family. I'll go implement it right away. Let everyone in Jingdu witness the Su Corporation's boldness. Su Ling, that girl has completely lost her mind. Public testing, and she even specifically sent an invitation card. Arrange professional personnel to carry destruction equipment to the testing site. No matter how cute penguins are, they can't withstand freezing cold weather. I better hurry back to the country to check on my little brother, lest the old man plots behind his back and causes him to suffer a huge loss. Eldest miss, what are you looking at? Never seen someone frozen to death. No. Was your trip pleasant this time? Pleasant? What pleasant? Only the penguins were cute. I almost turned into a penguin myself. Oh right, since I wasn't in Jingdu. Did any major events happen during this time? There wasn't major chaos. It's just that the Su Corporation recently stirred up quite a commotion. The Su Corporation, did they go bankrupt? Far from going bankrupt. Their stance was actually extremely bold. You could even call it crazy. The Su Group publicly put out a 1 billion bounty across the entire internet. As long as someone successfully detonates the battery, the 1 billion prize money is paid out on the spot. 1 billion voluntary bounty to blow up a battery. As expected of the younger brother, I approved of. My sister-in-law has guts. Now we're really going to see a good show. President Su also sent a greeting gift and money to Grandpa. After reading it, the old master directly smashed the coffee table. Even the old dad has a day where he gets handled. Your sister-in-law did an amazing job. Eldest Miss has completely defected. It seems siding with Eldest Miss is the wise choice. Eldest Miss, are we heading back to the Luo family's old residence first? We're not going home yet. Head straight to the Su group. President Su Luo, family's eldest Miss Luo Yog, has personally arrived and specifically named to see you alone. Her intentions are probably unclear. What I've taken a fancy to isn't your husband. It's President Su Yu. Leng Leng, what's going on? Luck Yek just came, that's all. Why can't I stay here? Don't ask questions. Go to the lounge next door and rest right now. Little Leng Leng, long time no see. How come you're the only one here? Where did your little husband Lo Yo go? He's not here. May I ask what business President Lo has? Even if he's not here, it doesn't matter. As long as you're here, that's enough. Miss Lo, please stay away from me. I know you have money, and the Lu family is also huge. But some things can't be bought with money. What did I buy? That text message from last time, plus those 10 billion and the company. Miss Lu, I'm pregnant. Doesn't that mean I'm going to have a little nephew or niece? That's fantastic. The younger brother cast out and raised in the wild by the old man actually ended up having a child with Su Leng. How many months along? Are the symptoms bad? Do you crave sour or spicy food? Pervert. Who on earth gets this excited upon hearing someone is pregnant? Miss Lo, please show some self-respect. This is the child of me and my husband. It has nothing to do with you. How does it have nothing to do with me? Pregnancy is a great thing. I'm happy for you. The last time you sent a text saying you wanted to hit on me, and this time hearing I'm pregnant, you get this excited again. I have every reason to suspect your mental state is abnormal. Damn it, I'm never shaking this persona. That text message was just losing my composure after drinking. It was a joke, just a joke. Do you expect me to believe that? Alright, Miss Lo. Regardless of what weird habits you have, I'm pregnant, so please, show some self-respect. Those 10 billion and the company will be returned. The Su Corporation can't afford to accept them, and doesn't want to be entangled with you. You have to take them back. Suiting you must accept this money. If you dare return it, I'll come sit here every day and refuse to leave. Aren't you just being a total freeloader? A freeloader then. What are you going to do about it? Soleil, take good care of yourself and the child in your belly. If you're lacking anything or someone gives you a hard time, even if it's my father, just come find me. My reputation for being fiercely protective is legendary. Being fiercely protective? Just who is it that she's planning to protect? Could it be me? Could Loye possibly be a lesbian? Achu, who keeps talking about me? Could it be the little penguins in Antarctica missing me? Faster. Pick up the speed as much as possible. Eldest, miss the road, conditions are too dangerous. Luo Tiancheng, that senile old fool, actually sent people to sabotage the testing site. That's his own grandson's milk money, and he's actually trying to destroy it with his own hands. Grandpa might not know whose child that is yet. Quiet down. Focus on driving. Regardless of whether it's safe or not, keep accelerating. If we miss the opening of the live stream, I'm shipping you off to Antarctica to keep the penguins company. Are you kidding me? What does that have to do with me? Welcome everyone to the battery destruction testing live stream site. Anyone who relies on physical destruction methods to detonate the battery can claim a 1 billion cash reward. The test officially begins. Ling Ling, is that the police? Wait a minute, old Lo. Look at that young man standing next to Su Ling. From his back and profile, he looks almost identical to Xiaoya. He just looks similar. You're missing your son so much, you're letting your imagination run wild. Xiaoya should be studying in his school dorm right now. How could he possibly appear here? But he looks way too much like him. His brows and eyes are carved out of the same mold as yours. Could it be that our son has a simple, honest personality and wouldn't rashly get involved with people from the Su family? True, how could Xiaoya be together with Su Ling? Did I see wrong? That person definitely has to be our son Lo. Ya sent Su Ling a 10 billion red envelope and then ran off to hide in Antarctica. Lo Yuk is naturally protective of her own. She would never help Su Ling for no reason. The only reason is that our son is together with Su Ling, and they might have even registered their marriage, and Lo Yuk has been hiding it all this time. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? There are too many people inside and it's too stuffy. I'm going outside to catch some fresh air and I'll be right back. Luck will answer your phone right now. Such a monumental matter and you actually kept it from the family. Just watch how I settle accounts with you this time. You godforsaken, Luo Tiancheng. Hello, Mom. I'm still in Antarctica. The signal here is extremely bad. Tell me whatever you have to say quickly. Even the penguins are trying to rest over here. Don't try to brush me off with penguins. I'm right here at the Sioux Corporation's battery testing site. I'm asking you, who on earth is that young man who has been staying right by Su Ling's side? Mom, what kind of person are you talking about? What testing site? How much longer are you going to lie to me? You're actually right here in the country and watching this live stream. Is that boy next to Su Ling? My own biological son whom I raised for 18 years. Loya, isn't it? Such a huge matter and you actually kept it from me all this time. Damn it. Mom, I had no choice either. I was afraid Dad would fly into a rage and lose control upon finding out. You know his temper very well. If he learned that the sworn enemy, the head of the Su family, became our own daughter-in-law, he would definitely explode completely. I did this to protect my younger brother and sister-in-law. Protect them, yet you keep calling her sister-in-law. You're getting bolder by the day. I'm at the back door of the venue right now. Come over and see me immediately. Understood, mother, dearest. Mom, my dearest mom, I finally made it back. A place like Antarctica is just too torturous. I missed you so much, Save the sweet talk. Were the penguins in Antarctica pretty? Mom, calm your anger first and listen to me slowly. I originally went up north to handle a project, which is how I ran into this. I wanted to tell you guys right away, but Xiaoyezi and Su Ling's relationship is exceptionally solid. Once Dad forcefully brought my brother back to the Luo family, what would be destroyed is their happiness. So I chose to temporarily keep it a secret. So you privately withheld all the news and directly gave away 10 billion and several companies. That money was used to back up my sister-in-law. The collateral branches within the Su family have constantly given him a hard time at every turn. If I didn't step in to help, my brother and he would suffer a lot of grievances. Aren't you just generous with other people's things? Mom, please stop scolding me. Su Ling has outstanding abilities on his own, supporting the entire Su group at such a young age. Most importantly, right now in his belly, he is even carrying our Luo family's bloodline. That girl is truly rare. She's the most fitting choice to be my daughter-in-law. It's just that, Yueir, if your father learns the full truth, he will definitely throw a fit of rage. He's always set on suppressing the Su group. And once Su Ling gets hurt, Xiaoyezi will definitely make a complete break with the family. We'll divide our labor. I'll stay outside to cover for father and delay his plans, while you protect our sister-in-law from the shadows. Once the baby is born, no matter how stubborn Dad is, upon seeing his own grandson, he'll only be able to slowly compromise. Watch your language. That is your father. What you said is right. Su Ling is already having a hard time being pregnant, so she must not suffer any grievances after marrying into the Luo family. If Lo Tiancheng goes too far, I will naturally discipline him. Challenge failed. Replace the battery. Next group, take your positions. When it's our turn to go up, make your moves crisp and decisive. President Lo gave orders that we must detonate the battery. If the mission fails, we won't get a single penny. You three put down what's in your hands and come with us. Eldest Miss Lo. Madam Lo, is there something you need? The plan has changed temporarily. The mission is cancelled. I've arranged better treatment for you guys. Better secret job. An overseas assignment up north for a long-term mission. The Lu family's private jet is already on standby at the airport. But we need to report to President Lo. We can't just change the mission without authorization and have no way to explain ourselves. My arrangement is the final explanation. Do you want to peacefully recuperate up north for half a year? Or go to hard labor in the mining areas? You guys can choose for yourselves. We'll go up north. As expected of Mom, she's amazing. Sending them directly off to the Arctic. This move is simply ruthless. Over there, it's freezing and lacks signal. Just right to let them honestly reflect on themselves. As expected of the mother and daughter of the Luo family. Their execution style is completely identical. President Luo, something happened. The three people we arranged have completely lost contact. Lost contact. Those are personnel I spent a heavy sum specifically to hire. President Luo, there's a high probability someone tampered with them from the inside. Just now, one of our Lu family's private business jets took off without filing a flight plan, and its destination route is the Arctic. The Arctic. Just how far does this mischievous girl intend to take her wild antics? Why does old Lo's complexion look so terrible? Who ticked you off enough to make you this furious? Take a look at the fine daughter we raised. I went through all that trouble to lay out and deal with the Su family. And she turned around and helped Su Ling ruin all my arrangements completely. How is this a thoughtful little cotton-padded jacket? She's basically a leaking hedgehog. Who told you to stubbornly target your daughter-in-law and biological grandson in the first place? Suffering a loss is just asking for it. Stop getting angry later, I'll properly lecture and discipline him. Could Yueir have been manipulated by Su Ling using some leverage that made her help the other party? You're just being prejudiced here. I actually feel that child, Su Ling, is quite good. Young independent, supporting the entire Su group on her own, with confidence and ability that are top tier among the younger generation. Level hemp. Precisely because her ability is strong, we need to suppress her early on. Otherwise, she will definitely become the Luo family's biggest danger in the future. If you really crash the Su group, our son will definitely make a complete break with you. If we leave aside the generational feud, how do you feel about Su Ling becoming our Luo family's daughter-in-law? Absolute impossibility. Letting Su Ling step foot into the Luo family is out of the question. Don't you and Xiaoya consider each other a good match? Not a match at all. The Su and Lu families are sworn enemies for generations. For Su Ling to want to marry into the Luo family, only over my Luo Tianqing's dead body. You're talking so resolutely now, when the truth is revealed that day. I'm afraid even quick-acting heart-saving pills won't be able to save you. Let's go, there's nothing much left to look at, old Luo. Victory and defeat are common matters for military strategists. Our Luo family is wealthy and influential. Losing this once is no big deal, no big deal. This battle has allowed the Su group to firmly plant its roots. From now on, the Jingdu business world is probably going to shuffle its cards thoroughly. I just don't know if my silly son in the future, when taking over the family business, will be able to outfight that girl. What are you fussing about? Those two youngsters are deeply in love. You're just worrying blindly. How did this clothes size shrink? Wait, what's wrong? Did you have morning sickness again? No morning sickness, the clothes are broken. It's all your fault and Changma's for making me eat every day, treating me like a pig. Tonight's charity banquet is very important. It was initiated by the Jingdu High Society Circle. As president of the Su group, I must be present. The remaining formal gowns probably won't fit anymore either. That might not necessarily be true. What is this? I don't remember buying this. Open it and you'll see. This is what I asked Sister Hongyi half a month ago, to contact a designer and custom make exclusively for you. Come help me change. Yes, my queen. There my Lang Lang is always the most stunning one. Smooth talker. Lang Lang, when are we leaving? I'll go change clothes first. Loya, don't follow along tonight. Just obediently wait for me to come back home. Why? Do you feel like bringing me out will make you lose face? Or is there some old flame of yours at the banquet that you don't want me to see? What nonsense are you talking about? Where would I have any old flames? Aside from you, who else would I choose? Then why not bring me along? Tonight is just a socialites charity gala. Almost everyone attending will be women. And this crowd is notoriously enthusiastic and unreserved. Almost everyone in attendance is female. And this group of people are all passionate and outgoing, just like a bunch of female demons. You are absolutely not allowed to follow me over there. You attract way too much romantic attention. In case some wealthy older woman takes a fancy to you and abducts you, I won't be able to protect you all by myself. By then, where am I going to go? Cry and complain. Is it really that serious? It is precisely that serious. You have no idea how fanatical they can be. Last time, a minor celebrity accidentally attended that gathering. And how did it end up? She was almost swarmed by this group of people to the point where she couldn't fend them off. It's actually that terrifying. Then I won't go. I'll obediently stay home and wait for you to come back. Since you know how intense it is, behave yourself and stay home waiting for me. Stay nice and honest at home. And you're not allowed to casually chat with strange women, especially Gu Hongyi. Yes, Madam Wife. President Su, congratulations, congratulations. The Kirin battery is currently in short supply, and the Su Group's stock price has directly skyrocketed. President Su, I am the president of Hongguang Technology, wondering if we can find an opportunity to talk about cooperation. Baby, is it too noisy in there? Mom is taking you out to hide for a bit. Well, President Su's insight is quite sharp indeed. I only saw you standing alone on the terrace, taking a couple of extra looks. Didn't expect it to disturb you. Apologies, it's just that I'm a bit too sensitive. Wait! Madam, is there something else you need? No other business. I don't have any acquaintances here, and being by myself is quite boring. Would President Su be willing to chat with me for a bit? President Su, my apologies. I was spacing out just now. If Madam doesn't mind, then I'll keep you company and chat for a while. How many months along is your pregnancy now? Coming up on 5 months. You must be extra careful. Just now seeing you socializing inside the banquet hall. Even I was breaking out in a cold sweat for you. That crowd was scrambling and swarming forward. What would you do if someone accidentally bumped into you and hurt you? Thanks for the concern. I know my own limits. You knowing your limits is useless. Other people won't take these things into consideration when they act. being pregnant, and still having to come out to handle this crowd of profit-driven people, while also fighting off those stubborn opponents from the Luo family. It is truly too exhausting. The business world is naturally a battlefield, so it's not worth calling exhausting. No matter how strong the Luo family's influence is, I, Su Ling, am definitely not a soft persimmon for anyone to need as they please. Such high aspirations. Madam, for President Su to be able to marry an outstanding woman like you is truly supreme good fortune. President Su, people in the outside world all say you're already married, and your husband is just a student with no family background or status. Given your ability and position, why would you choose to be together with him? Aren't you afraid of other people's gossip and rumors? Won't you feel wronged? Madam, please mind your words. My husband is exceptionally outstanding, and I love him deeply. He doesn't have a prestigious family background, nor does he have colossal wealth, yet he possesses a pure and dedicated sincerity toward me, and that is more than enough. As a businesswoman, President Su, you ought to understand the weight of value. So-called sincerity is nothing more than the cheapest consumable. Things that are cheap in Madam's eyes to me are luxuries that thousands of gold cannot buy. My choices as Su Ling have never needed to be explained to outsiders, and the person I've chosen is simply the best son. To be able to marry an outstanding woman like Su Ling, he must have saved the galaxy in his past life. That must be Su Ling, right? I heard his new energy project was only secured by relying on men. That's right, he doesn't have much actual capability on his own. Who knows how many men he's played around with behind the scenes. And I also heard the biological father of the child in his belly isn't even certain, acting cold and arrogant on the surface, but thoroughly wretched in private character. Are you fully awake now? Watch your mouths. Do you need me to help discipline them for you? Madame Luo, scram. You are Lo Tianqing's wife. What Lo wife? You definitely heard wrong. My husband's family name is Lu, as in Radish Lo. Just now, their accents were too heavy and they said it wrong. Madame Lo, that's right. It is Madame Luo. I've always detested outsiders chewing the fat behind people's backs the most, and I couldn't control my temper for a moment, making President Su laugh at me instead. Thank you truly for stepping in to help earlier, Madame Luo. It's just such a small matter. No need to take it to heart. Expressing gratitude is only right and proper. For some reason, whenever I meet you, I always feel exceptionally close to you, as if my natural affinity is just relatively strong. Many people have this feeling when they first meet me. President Su, we hit it off instantly. This jade bracelet can serve as a welcoming gift for the baby in your belly. No, this gift is far too precious. I cannot accept it. Take it. When an elder bestows a gift, one must not decline. Wearing it suits your skin tone exceptionally well. The night wind outside is too strong, and since you're pregnant, it's not suitable for you to catch the cold wind. Head back into the banquet hall early, and don't keep that little mister of yours waiting too anxiously. Hello, Mom. Why did you suddenly call? Why do you sound so listless, girl? Let me tell you some good news. I met Su Ling and even helped him teach those two gossiping women a lesson. Really, Mom, you're way too awesome. You didn't expose your identity the whole time, right? Of course, not a single flaw was left behind. I've completely grown to love this child, Su Ling. Outstanding ability, stunning looks, truly deserving of the title of Jingdu's #1 beauty. Xiaoya really struck gold this time. I plan to directly hand the Lo Corporation over to Su Ling to manage in the future. Just a moment ago, I gave him the Lo Corporation's family heirloom jade bracelet. When the time is right, I'll show my cards to Xiaoya and Su Ling, though he doesn't know yet. Wife, I suspect there's a mole inside our company. Don't worry, the mole is our son. What did you say? My good son is a mole. Oh wait, there's also our daughter. What? There's also my precious daughter. That's right, there's also me. Go investigate it thoroughly for me. There must be a high-ranking mole hiding inside the group. Otherwise, none of these things make sense at all. Why are you making such a racket early in the morning? Even outside the door, I could hear you loudly scolding your subordinates. Wife, there must be a mole hidden inside our Lu family. Every single plan of mine targeting Su Ling ends up aborted halfway through. Aside from someone secretly making trouble, it's completely unexplainable. That mole is me, our son, and our daughter, Old Luo. I can only say it's simply heaven's will. Stop fixating single-mindedly on the Su family. That young girl supporting a weak enterprise all by herself is already not easy. I'm doing it all to pave the way for Xiaoye's future. If we don't suppress the Su group, once our son takes over the Luo Corporation, Su Ling will become his biggest obstacle. Fine. Let's say you're planning for the kids, but don't exhaust yourself overthinking it. Leave investigating the mole to me to handle. My wife is still the most considerate of me. When the truth is laid out in the future, let's see if you can still be this touched. Go investigate it thoroughly for me. There must be a high-ranking mole hiding inside the group. Otherwise, none of these things make sense at all. Why are you making such a racket early in the morning? Even outside the door, I could hear you loudly scolding your subordinates. Wife, there must be a mole hidden inside our little family. Every single plan of mine targeting Su Ling ends up aborted halfway through. Aside from someone secretly making trouble, it's completely unexplainable. That mole is me, our son, and our daughter, Old Luo. I can only say it's simply heaven's will. Stop fixating single-mindedly on the Su family, that young girl supporting. A weak enterprise all by herself is already not easy. I'm doing it all to pave the way for Xiaoye's future. If we don't suppress the Su group, once our son takes over the Luo Corporation, Su Ling will become his biggest obstacle. Fine. Let's say you're planning for the kids, but don't exhaust yourself overthinking it. Leave investigating the mole to me to handle. My wife is still the most considerate of me. When the truth is laid out in the future, let's see if you can still be this touched. How is your body feeling today, Lang Lang? Are your legs swelling up? They're okay? It's just that the little one is too mischievous and has been kicking me the whole time just now. I heard that. Baby says they want to eat sweet and sour pork ribs, so I specifically stewed them and brought them over. I think clearly you're just the one craving them. Let me tell you some good news. What is it? All my exams are completely over, and winter vacation has officially begun. From now on, I can accompany you freely all day long. Schoolwork wasn't tiring. It's just that every single second I was thinking of you. Look at that smooth mouth of yours. You studied at school for a whole semester, and it seems you didn't learn anything else, except specially learning how to make girls happy. Everything I said is completely heartfelt, straight from the depths of my heart. Besides, making your own wife happy is naturally a required course for a man. Nothing but twisted logic. Lang, I want to take advantage of the winter break to head back to Hangzhou. Having left home for over half a year, I haven't been able to go back. And even though we frequently call each other, in my heart, I still miss. Mom and Dad, you really should go back for a visit. Uncle and Auntie raising you up wasn't easy. So going back to visit them is only right and proper. It's just a pity that my body is heavy right now, and long distance travel is truly too much for me to handle. Otherwise, I'd really love to go back with you and formally meet Mom and Dad. You'd definitely mustn't tag along with me. The bullet train takes several hours. And if you followed along and tossed and turned, I'd definitely worry so much I wouldn't be able to sleep. And besides, I don't plan on telling Mom and Dad in advance that I'm going back. Not telling them in advance. Then, where are you going to stay when you get back? What if there's no one at home? It's almost Chinese New Year. I want to suddenly go back and give Mom and Dad a super huge surprise. My mom might just burst into tears from excitement. How old are you even? Still pulling this kind of sudden appearance stunt. If you're not careful, instead of a surprise, it'll be a scare. Even inside a scare, there's joy hidden too. I've saved up quite a bit of private money, so I'll go back and replace all the old appliances at home and buy the two elders a few sets of respectable new clothes. Do you still have enough money? If you're short on cash, I can transfer it directly to you. It's completely enough. Did you forget I serve as a consultant at the Jifu laboratory? My salary and benefits aren't low. Besides, you've always been generous with money. If I took your money back home, Mom and Dad would probably mistakenly think I went down a crooked path. Fine, everything as you say. Then, when are you planning to set off? Tomorrow morning. Today, I'm heading out to shop for some Jingdu specialty products. Catch tomorrow's early morning train, and I'll arrive home by night. Why not take a plane instead? The speed is much faster, and you'll suffer less from travel fatigue. No need, Hangzhou doesn't have an airport. Taking a plane means you still have to make multiple transfers after landing, which is actually even more of a hassle. The train is just fine, and along the way, you can also view the roadside scenery, alright? Tomorrow, I'll have Uncle Chen drive you to the station. With Zhang Ma and Chao Yu looking after me, nothing will go wrong. Ah Lang, since when did you like this style of jewelry? What isn't it pretty? Aren't jade bracelets all this style? It's not that it's not pretty. It's just how come this bracelet looks exactly like my mom's? Nothing. It just looks exceptionally familiar and dear. My mom also has an identical one. And in the past, I always used to tease her, saying it was a glass bracelet polished out of a beer bottle bottom. I didn't expect you to also have a preference for this style, to think they're completely identical. That just means this bracelet comes with its own good fortune. This was given to me some time ago by a very congenial auntie. I've always cherished it very much. When you go home this time, check auntie's bracelet for me. Maybe it turns out to be a matching pair. When I get back, I'll carefully compare them side by side. If you like them, I'll have my mom stock up on a box for you to wear in rotation. I'll be waiting for your box of bracelets. The time is getting late. Hurry up and get in the car. Give me a safety report the very first moment you arrive at your destination, and you're not allowed to exercise. Yes, my madam wife. Mom, Dad, are you guys home? How could this be? Who is this calling at this hour? Didn't you see? I'm busy handling official business right now. Dad, where are you and Mom right now? Your mother and I are busy working at the Hangzhou construction site. We'll return to our residence in a little while. Son, why are you suddenly calling? A construction site? Dad, stop trying to keep things from me. I'm standing right here in the family courtyard. The house is covered in thick dust. The calendar on the wall is stuck from half a year ago, and the entire village is completely empty without a single person. Tell me the truth. Where on earth did you guys go? Why did everyone in the village move away? Crap, this has completely gone wrong now. Although, what happened? Our son went back to his old home in Hangzhou by himself. Quickly think of a way. He absolutely cannot find out the truth. Right now is a total absolute no-go. Steady him down first. Son, listen to Dad's explanation first. Something really did happen at home. The whole village underwent demolition and relocation, and all the neighbors have moved away. Our family's compensation package kept failing to reach an agreement, so the house became unlivable, leaving your mother and me no choice but to go to a construction site in the neighboring county and temporarily stay in a public bunkhouse. The signal in the bunkhouse is poor, which is why we didn't give you the details. Don't you worry. The two of us are safe and sound. Dad, I have money in my hands right now. You guys don't need to do heavy labor anymore. I'm waiting for you at home. All right, we're hurrying back right now. Don't run around everywhere. Just simply tidy up the house. And your mother and I will immediately ask for leave and head back. All right, I'll wait for you guys. That scared the life out of me. This hurdle was finally faked through. Faked through what? What are you still standing around blankly for? Move out immediately. Where are we going? Of course, rushing to Hangzhou. Hurry up and dig out plain workwear and old clothes. And order the butler to prep our private jet for a direct flight to Hangzhou. After landing, transfer to a long-distance bus to rush back to the village. If we're any later, we definitely won't be able to keep up the charade. That's right, let's immediately get moving and prepare right now. Mom, Dad, you guys have had it too rough out here. Silly child, seeing you becoming more and more successful. Our hearts are sweeter than honey. You've even lost weight. You definitely didn't eat properly in Jingdu. I haven't lost weight at all. On the contrary, I've gained quite a bit of weight. It's freezing outside. Let's hurry inside the house. The hot water is already boiled. You guys go wash up first. I've already bought some groceries, and I'll head to the kitchen to cook right away. How are Xiaoya's studies at university? Then you keep up with the pace, the lecture content from the professors. I've mostly finished self-studying in advance, so there's zero difficulty at all. That's wonderful then. What about your daily campus life? Have you taken on a girlfriend? I suppose I have. Really, where is the girl from? How old is she? Is she your schoolmate? What does she look like? What kind of family background does she have? He looks extremely handsome, has a gentle temperament and treats others well too, always taking good care of me. As for the family background, her family background is very good. Their family foundation is extremely solid and well off. A wealthy family background. Then they definitely aren't after money and are treating you with genuine sincerity. As long as it's not Su Ling from the Su family, that's just wonderful. Quickly tell Mom and Dad what her name is, and find an opportunity to bring her back so we can take a good look at her. Eat sup. What are you doing? The child was just about to say the name. Why did you suddenly shove meat into his mouth? Why do you keep chasing and questioning him about names? Can a name fill his stomach? The other party is a wealthy young miss, while our family's conditions are ordinary. By insisting on getting to the bottom of it, are you trying to force Xiaoya to feel inferior inside? That's also true. Asking about these things now really is much too early. Is Leng Leng asleep? Not yet. Our uncle and auntie safe and sound. They're both doing great. At dinner time, my dad even asked me about you. Then what did you say? You didn't slip up, did you? I was originally planning to answer truthfully, but the moment I said the family name, my mom plugged my mouth with a piece of braised pork belly. Good thing you didn't say it. Later on, we'll bring the baby along and return to the countryside together, giving the two elders an even bigger surprise. Alright, rest early. And don't stay up late. Son, our family has money. Truly a lot of money. Hurry up and shut your mouth, even in your dreams. You are not allowed to leak a single hint of poetry to me. Although stop tossing and turning back and forth. This bed is making my head hurt from the noise. I didn't sleep soundly at all last night. Going from a luxurious soft bed to a hard wooden bed is completely unbearable. I don't want to move around either. This broken bed is frighteningly hard. My lower back is about to snap, and all the bones in my body ache from being poked. Shh, keep your voice down. Xiaoya is still outside. Mom, Dad, are you awake? Breakfast will be ready right away. Awake, awake. We're coming out right now. Mom, Dad, come drink some hot porridge to warm yourselves up. And this afternoon, we'll clear the courtyard weeds together. Daughter-in-law, Suling is carrying nearly 7 months of pregnancy in Jingdu. We must urge our son to head back as early as possible. Originally, I only wanted to toughen him up through hardship to temper my son's confidence. I never expected him to adapt so exceptionally well to rural life. Even better, staying here not only requires doing rough labor, but over at Jingdu's Sioux group, there's also no one holding the fort. We must persuade him back to Jingdu as soon as possible. Show you there's something Dad originally didn't want to bring up, for fear of making you worry along with us. Dad, did something happen? Is your health not feeling well? It's about the matter over at the construction site. The foreman called last night. If we decline and don't go, we won't have any work left to do. That's right, son. These days, finding a stable labor job is just too hard. In her heart, your mom also wanted to stay with you a few more days. But we can't possibly pick a fight with livelihood and money. Mom, Dad, I can already make money to support the family myself now. You guys don't need to run around and toil this bitterly. The money you earn should be properly saved for starting a family and marrying a wife in the future. But Xiaoya, as a real man, you must distinguish the light from the heavy, the primary from the secondary in all things. Your girlfriend is still in Jingdu, and for a girl with such an affluent family background to be willing to take a fancy to you is already supreme good fortune. You ought to stay by her side. That is the matter you should place as your top priority. Mom, Dad, you guys are truly working way too hard. I just wanted to stay home and properly show my filial piety to you for a while. I'll help you book your return ticket right now. Finish breakfast, pack your luggage, and hurry back to Jingdu immediately, leaving at noon. Why so hasty? I've only been back home for less than a day. The longer you stay behind in the countryside, the easier it is for your relationship with your girlfriend to grow distant. Listening to your mom's arrangements will never go wrong. Goodness me, we finally managed to persuade him back. These past few days have been utterly exhausting. You can say that again. At least we smoothly and successfully sent him back to Jingdu. Wife, aren't we being a bit too cold and heartless by doing this? Urging our son to return during the freezing cold. If you can't bear it, call him back right now, then quickly call the butler and arrange for the private jet to come pick us up. I'm going back to the mansion to soak in the hot springs and properly relax. Butler, immediately dispatch a helicopter to wait at the Hangzhou railway station. And by the way, bring my red wine and cigars along with it. Lang. Some temporary circumstances came up at home, and Mom and Dad have to go out of town for work, so I can only head back early. I'll be able to arrive in Jingdu by this afternoon. Alright, about what time does your train arrive? I'll personally go to the station to pick you up. Shall you cancel all meetings for this afternoon? Baby Dad is coming right back. Aren't you excited? Oh my, whose little wife is this? Hurrying off in such a rush to the station to see her sweetheart. Stop spouting nonsense and drive smoothly. Just don't go too slow, so Lo Ye doesn't end up waiting anxiously over there. Where did that once ruthless and decisive Suleng go? Your head is filled entirely with your silly boy who isn't foolish at all and is smarter than anyone. Better than anyone. Fine. Your husband is the smartest in the whole world. Everything you say is right. I have to admit, Lo Ye's mind is exceptionally brilliant. Otherwise, how could he turn Suleng, who was wholly dedicated to her career, completely into a romantic? Hong Ye, do you think I'm being too unfilial? You're doing great, with Elder Su being coaxed into happiness by you every single day. How are you unfilial in any way? I'm talking about Lo Ye's parents. What about uncle and auntie? Lo Ye told me some big changes happened at home. And with winter and the Chinese New Year fast approaching, over there the livelihood pressure is pushing down really tight, leaving the two elders no choice but to travel far to work at an out-of-province construction site, leaving their hometown behind to do manual labor. For the parents of Jingdu's richest family to pull off this act, who would believe it? Yet these two people believe in it completely. Love really grinds away a person's IQ. You grew up wrapped in silk and jade since childhood. You simply don't understand how difficult it is for ordinary families to make money. Uncle and auntie are at such an advanced age, yet they still have to exert physical strength at a construction site. Lo Ye must feel exceptionally miserable inside. Uncle and auntie are truly working way too hard. It's so touching. From now on, in front of Lo Ye, make sure never to casually bring up money or wealth, as it's very easy to hurt his self-esteem. Once the baby is born, I must bring the two elders to Jingdu to settle down. Even if they aren't used to living in a massive villa, I'll buy a separate house right next to the villa area, so they can properly enjoy their retirement blessings. Lo Tiancheng and his wife's private residence in Jingdu is many times more magnificent than the Su family's old mansion. Yet Su Ling is actually planning to make a down payment to buy a house. Ling, you really are the best daughter-in-law under heaven. What's wrong with you? Why is your face twitching the whole time? Did your face cramp up? We're arriving at the station soon. Hurry up and go pick up your little darling. Lo Tiancheng, you old fool, keeping your son in the dark every single day. Though your acting really was brilliant. Otherwise, how could Ling Ling ever hook such a good husband when our eldest grandson is born? Let's see how your jaw drops in shock then. On Lo Ye's side. Alright. Get in the car and we'll talk. There are too many eyes and ears here. Sister Hongye, troubling you to make a special trip over. What are you being so polite with me for? I heard your family went through quite a major upheaval, with uncle and auntie having to go work at an out-of-town construction site. I told them I can already make money to support the family, but no matter what, they simply refused. They say of all virtues, filial piety comes first. Your parents probably just wanted to experience life. Don't take it too to heart. Maybe one day they'll figure it out and directly give you a heavenly surprise. What surprise? Like telling you that your family has trillions in assets waiting for you to inherit. Sister Hongya, stop always making fun of me. You're never serious all day long. Loya, don't mind him. Let's go home and properly enjoy a big feast. Wait up. You two can't just leave me out of the big feast at home. Big feast plus first-hand juicy gossip. Neither of the two can be missing. This gossip is definitely ripe and sweet. Walk slowly, Leng Leng, and be extremely careful, Loya. I'm not that fragile. With you supporting me like this, I actually don't know how to walk anymore. That won't do at all. We can't afford even a shred of carelessness. Right now, I'm practically about to be treated like a national treasure, guarded like a giant panda. Leng Leng, should we start the meal now or wait a little longer? Grandpa, I'm not hungry right now. Let's wait a little longer. Dad, I got held up leaving work and came back late. Leng Leng, why don't you guys start eating first? Uncle Su, New Year's Eve is meant for family reunion dinners anyway. You must be starved after just getting off work. Hurry and sit down to drink a bowl of hot soup to warm up. Luya is right. Leng Leng has been starving herself waiting for you the whole time. Hurry and sit down to eat. Leng Leng, is your lower back aching and uncomfortable again? This little one inside my belly hasn't stopped for a single moment, acting like they're practicing martial arts, kicking my ribs until they ache in waves. Once the little one is born, I'll help you properly teach them a lesson. Leng Leng, New Year's is here again. I want to go pay respects and see your mother. You still have the face to bring up mom. Are you planning to go talk to her about those carefree and leisurely days you spent outside all these years? Or do you want to make her see clearly that you were from start to finish just a coward who didn't dare face reality? I just wanted to tell her that our daughter has grown up and is about to become a mother herself. No need to put on such a hypocritical act. You're going to pay respects to her. Hasn't the slightest bit to do with me. I know very well in my heart that for so many years I failed to fulfill my duties as a father. And the promises I made to Yurong back then all fell through as well. I just want to be completely sincere in front of her gravestone and say a single I'm sorry to her. And a lightweight I'm sorry. Fill in the void of these 10 plus years. After mother passed away, you vanished into thin air once again. Do you have any idea how helpless and isolated I was during those days? Now you want to wipe away all the past with one simple, straightforward apology. I just feel that if your mother saw you managing the Su family enterprise so brilliantly today, she would definitely be happy. She would only feel heartache enough. Yurong in heaven above certainly wouldn't want to watch the family remain broken across a river. Leng Leng, he is indeed hopelessly weak and cowardly. And Grandpa won't cover for him. But blood ties cannot be severed. And after all, he is still your father. Accompany him to go see your mother tomorrow. Consider it Grandpa begging you, Leng Leng. Go ahead. I understand all the grievances piled up in your heart, but some emotional knots ultimately need to be faced. Besides, mother-in-law has never met me as her son-in-law yet. So, taking advantage of the new year, I'll come bring him to take a look at her, just so she can rest easy over there, knowing you're being properly taken care of by someone. Tomorrow you set the time. Mom, I've come to see you. And I brought Loya along. Hi, is your son-in-law. And we already have a baby. Are you doing well in the other world? Mom, from now on, I'll be the one accompanying Ailing. And in this lifetime, I will never let her suffer even the slightest grievance again. Yurong, I've come to see you. I'm sorry. Every single promise I made back then, I failed to fulfill. I've let you down, and I've owed Leng Leng for a lifetime. Who are you putting on this act for? Leng Leng, I only ask that from now on, and I can gradually make up for everything I owe you. Uncle, get up quickly. The chill from the ground is far too heavy. Loya, do you think mom will like you? She'll definitely love you from the bottom of her heart. Upright in appearance, and obedient in everything. Decent looking, and obedient in everything. Aside from an ordinary family background, he can be considered flawless. What does it matter if he has no money? From now on, I'll support you. Loya, once the baby is safely born, we will hold a grand wedding to make it up. We'll invite skilled masters from every wealthy family in Jingdu, and the Lu family must also be present in person. I want everyone in the entire city to know clearly and plainly that you Luya are my Su Leng's openly and formally wedded husband. Alright, everything will be up to Leng Leng. Mom, is that you back? You approve of Loya now, don't you? Mom, I really miss you so much. Leng Leng, there's thin ice on the ground. It's very slippery. Step out of the car slowly. Don't just stand there blankly. The snow is heavy outside. Help me inside the house. All right. Entering the house, we're going right in. Grandpa, we're back. It's good that you're back. Lang Lang is willing to give you a chance to make amends. So from now on, you must properly fulfill your responsibilities. I will, Dad, definitely. Loya, this kanji has been simmering for a long time today. Lang Lang will definitely love it. Lang Lang, what's wrong? Loya, my water just broke. Is the baby ready to come out? Quickly have old Chen prep the car for the hospital. Lang Lang is about to give birth. Lang Lang, hold on. We're arriving at the hospital right away. How has so much time passed without a single bit of news? Loya, how is the situation inside for Lang Lang? Grandpa, Lang Lang is still in the delivery room. She hasn't come out yet. Don't panic. Everyone steady your minds. A woman giving birth is naturally a busy and difficult ordeal. Let's wait outside in peace and quiet. We cannot panic and lose our footing. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have let Lang Lang get pregnant in the first place. She is still so young and has to suffer this kind of torment. Stop talking nonsense. This is a joyous occasion of the highest order. It's continuing the lifeline for the Su family. Ayo, look at little Lo Ye's wilted look. Big sister feels heartache just looking at him. Look at this little bit of backbone you have. Anyone who didn't know would think the one lying inside, giving birth, was you yourself. Sister Hong Ye, alright, I won't tease you anymore. What big storms and huge waves hasn't he weathered giving? Birth is just a piece of cake to him. Once he comes out exhausted and sees you looking like this, he'll end up feeling even more heartache for you instead. He's born. My great-grandson is finally born. Thank the heavens. Thank the heavens. That's wonderful, he's born. I'm a dad. 2 cries. Could it be twins? Congratulations to the family members. Both mother and children are safe and sound. It's a lovely pair of fraternal twins, both a son and a daughter. Fraternal twins, heaven has blessed us. My Su family actually ended up with a pair of fraternal twins. Such good fortune, directly getting both a son and a daughter. Her status as godmother is directly double blessed. She can swagger around Jingdu without a care in the world from now on. Nurse, where is my wife? How is my wife doing? The mother's delivery process was very arduous, but the whole process went smoothly and safely. She has already been settled into the VIP ward to rest. Family members can have one person stay inside to accompany and care for her, while the others should temporarily not disturb the mother's recuperation. They look so much alike. It's practically identical to when Lang Lang was a little child. Look at this child, even with their eyes closed, they're brimming with spirit. When they grow up, they'll definitely be a towering, upright, handsome young man. Lang Lang, you've worked hard, my precious. You've really worked so hard. Silly, what are you crying for? It'll make my heart ache. I'm sorry, Lang Lang, making you suffer such great torment, while I couldn't shoulder anything for you at all. Silly, don't blame yourself. I don't feel aggrieved in the slightest. On the contrary, I'm exceptionally happy. We have a baby now. We have our very own complete and whole family. Mom, she gave birth. She really gave birth. Fraternal twins, younger brother, and Suleng's fraternal twins. And both mother and children are completely safe. What did you say? Fraternal twins. Oh my goodness, Suleng actually gave birth to fraternal twins. It's 100% true. The news that just came out of the hospital is absolutely certain. God bless. It's truly God bless. I have a real grandson and a real granddaughter. Suleng is the greatest contributor to our Lo family. No, I'm going to the hospital. I must go check on my precious grandson and granddaughter. I also need to properly thank my hardworking daughter-in-law. Mom, calm down. Please don't act on impulse. Your younger son's true identity and our Lo family's wealth as the richest family. The Su family still doesn't know a single thing about it. If you, as the dignified Madame Luo, make a high-profile appearance right now, all our disguises will instantly be blown and the entire plan will be completely ruined. Then what should we do? Those are my very own grandson and granddaughter. With such a huge event as the birth of the children, how can I, their biological grandmother, not go take a look? Mom, don't rush. Since we can't go with our true identities, we'll do it our own way. We'll dress in disguises and sneak quietly into the hospital. Take a stealthy peek at the fraternal twins. And also check on the hardworking Suleng. Loyo, haven't you looked long enough after all this time? Lang Lang, I just feel it's so incredible that these 2 tiny little fellows are actually our children. Come help me sit up a bit. I want to take a good look at our babies too. Loya, look. Children look just like you. Looking like me is fine too, but our daughter should still follow you in good looks, so that when she grows up, she'll definitely be a little princess, the envy of everyone in Jingdu. That goes without saying. Look who's giving birth to her. However, Big Brother can't just know how to read and become a bookworm. He needs to know how to be considerate and capable just like you. That's a given. When it comes to pampering people, my son has to be number 1. Right, Loya? We need to pick nicknames for the kids. After all, we can't just keep calling them Big Brother and Little Sister. You, our science valedictorian, have any good ideas? How about Hehe and Meimei? Lo-san. All of your valedictorian literary talent must have been used up writing formulas or something. This name is way too tacky. Langdangyo, pick them then. This is about the extent of my level. How about calling Big Brother Xiao Yuyuan? It sounds all soft and squishy, and he'll definitely be a gentle little gentleman in the future. Xiao Yuyuan, that works. It's quite cute. Then what about younger sister? Let's name her Xiao Dubao. So delicate and precious, and will properly protect her as she grows up. Xiao Yuyuan, Xiao Dobao, Mom. Why do I feel like our disguises make us stand out even more? Quickly push the cart over. We'll pretend to do room inspections and cleaning. Take one look and leave. I want to see my grandson and granddaughter so badly. Who's outside? Strange, I clearly felt someone peeking just a moment ago. How come they vanished? What's wrong? Who was outside? I didn't see anyone. Figured it was probably a nurse or cleaning staff. Still, it's pretty weird. The cart was left right here, yet the person ran off without a trace. Almost like they were scared off by me. This whole matter feels fishy in every way. This is a top-tier private VIP ward area, where medical and security management are extremely strict. Could someone be plotting to harm the two children? Is it the collateral branches of the Luo family? Or second uncle and third uncle scheming in secret? Oh my gosh, that scared me to death. When did Xiaoya's alertness get so high? That shout just now almost scared my soul right out of my body. If we had been caught in these outfits of ours and dragged into all those previous entanglements, even with 100 mouths, we wouldn't be able to clear our names. Mom, you knew it wouldn't be easy to explain, so why'd we do it? When on earth can we show our faces in the open? They're clearly our own younger brother and nephew, niece. Yet we have to disguise ourselves like thieves to sneakily visit them. If people in our circles saw this, the Liu family matriarch disguised as a cleaning lady, she'd probably be laughed at for a whole year. Now that the two children have successfully been born, your father's side is easy enough to handle, no matter how reluctant he is in his heart. For the sake of the grandchildren, he will ultimately accept Su Ling as his daughter-in-law. But as for the Su family's old master, the Liu and Su families have competed against each other for 3 generations. So Su Zhenhua will never easily accept the Luo family members. Su Zhenhua dotes on Su Ling the most, once he finds out that our Luo family took away the Su family's precious pearl, and even let the Su family's descendants carry the Luo family's bloodline. With his fierce and unyielding temperament, he will definitely lean on his cane and storm over to cause a huge scene. If a real scene gets kicked up, the ones suffering and caught in a dilemma will still be Xiaoye and Su Ling. Mom, then what should we do? We can't hide away for a lifetime and refuse to acknowledge this family tie, right? Naturally not. Hard-on-hard collisions won't work, but we need to find the right timing. To put on a posture of the Luo family taking the initiative to back down and seek peace, giving the Su family plenty of face. Only then will this matter have room to ease up. Let's head back first. At least we saw the 2 little ones with our own eyes today. And when we get home, we'll carefully plan it out. We must grandly and splendidly bring our daughter-in-law and the 2 grandchildren back to the Luo family. Ling Ling, woke up. Drink some water first. Luoya. That matter from last night has been lingering uneasily in my heart. The cart and mop definitely weren't a coincidence. There's a high probability it was Luo Yu, or my second and third uncles coming over to scout the location. Ling Ling, don't worry. I'll go pull the hallway surveillance footage right now. No matter who is behind the scenes. If they dare lay a hand on the kids, I will never let them off easily. It pays to be on guard against others. Taking extra precautions is never wrong. Alright, just don't overexert your mind. Maybe it's just us overthinking things. Let's hope we're just imagining things. Why would Lo Yuk secretly run over there? Could it be intentional harm against A-Ling? But why would she deliberately disguise herself? Did you find any clues? There were a total of 2 people squatting at the ward entrance last night. One of them was Lo Yuk, and the other was covered by a face mask, so their appearance couldn't be clearly seen on surveillance. One of the 2 people was Luo Yu. That's right, it was her. The physique of that other person looked exceptionally familiar, like someone I know. Third sister, let's not mention this for now. Just the fact that Luo Yu disguised herself and sneaked into the maternity ward in the middle of the night means she definitely didn't come with good intentions. This group of people from the Luo family really have zero bottom line in what they do. Could it be that Luo Yu's mind is twisted? And since she couldn't get me, she plans to make a move on the 2 children. Disguising herself last night was clearly scouting the location ahead of time. Loya, this matter has become serious. This woman is simply a lunatic. She even sent me weird text messages before, and now she's sneaking into the hospital again. Her target must be the 2 children. She even sent you text messages. What was the content? She said she took a fancy to me. What? The eldest miss of the Luo family actually harbors this kind of sentiment toward my wife. That time she forked over tens of billions of funds and transferred the company. So it was all out of this motive. This woman's mind isn't normal. We absolutely cannot let her get within a single step of you and the kids again. You contact Lao Yek directly and tell her we've already obtained the complete surveillance footage and ask if she wants to watch the video with her own eyes. If she dares pull any more sneaky tricks in the dark, we'll make the entire city of Jingdu see clearly what the eldest miss of the Luo family has been up to. Alright, I'll speak with her personally. Achoo! Hello. Suzong, calling me bright and early. Did you miss me? Luo Yue. Stop putting on an act here. Last night, what were you sneaking around guarding my ward entrance for? Don't think that just because you changed it into a nurse uniform, I wouldn't recognize you. Suzong, what are you talking about? I was staying safe and sound in my hotel sleeping last night. What nurse? What ward? I don't understand a single word. You don't understand. I have clearly and plainly stored in my hands the complete hallway surveillance footage from last night. Who was the woman acting as the cleaning lady with you? Do you want the whole of Jingdu to take a good look at it? Crap, I forgot. The hospital has surveillance everywhere. We absolutely cannot let the video leak outside. Once the video spreads, father will be able to recognize him at a glance. And then, younger brother's identity. The two of them getting married and having children. And all the things done in secret to help Su Leng will be completely exposed across the board. Suzong, last night, I at most consider myself sleepwalking and running around randomly. So can't you just cut me some slack? Back then, I honestly and solidly gave you 10 billion, along with several companies. Consider it compensation for this absurd behavior of mine, okay? Good thing my reaction was fast. Having tens of billions and companies as bargaining chips. Su Leng surely won't keep pressing the issue. What a total lunatic. Before I even finished speaking, she actually dared to hang up on me directly. And she even used sleepwalking as an excuse. Who would believe this kind of lie? She was clearly coming straight for the two children, with a twisted mindset. Since she couldn't get me, she wants to make a move on the babies. Simply crazed and unhinged. This matter cannot be wrapped up casually. Lao Yo even hurried over to the ward to scout the location. Who knows what she'll do next? I'm calling Jawa right now to add extra security, keeping strict watch over the entire floor and even the whole hospital. Anyone surnamed Lo is to be placed under priority watch without exception. Ah Leng, that's something not right. Actually, I also carry the surname Luo. Aside from you, every single person's surname Luo will be strictly guarded against. Brother, that girl from the Su family gave birth and it's even a pair of fraternal twins. Su Leng actually has some ability, withstanding the pressure from the Luo family. With him being this flamboyant, it will sooner or later force Luotian to take action completely. Su group might not be able to steadily hold down the situation for long, not to mention he just gave birth. His body is weak, and the defenses of the entire Su group are at their emptiest. Brother, do you mean we should make a move right now and steal the core technology of the solid-state battery? No stealing technology is the lowest method. To deal with the Su family, we must disintegrate them from within. Disintegrate from within. Su Leng giving birth to fraternal twins was originally a grand joyous occasion. But what if these two children happen to meet with misfortune and go missing? Brother, this move is far too dangerous. Once exposed, the Su family will definitely fight our Lin family to the bitter end. Those two uncles of Su Leng's had all their shares repossessed by him earlier, so the resentment stored in their hearts is extremely heavy. If someone points the way, they will certainly be willing to take desperate risks. So it's borrowing a knife to kill someone. We hide behind the scenes without making a single move. So even if the matter is exposed, it's only an internal scandal of the Su family, with not the slightest bit of involvement dragging down the Lin family. Second brother, are we really going to surrender and accept our fate like this? Accept our fate? How could I possibly be reconciled? That little girl tightly clutches the Su group, and nowadays we can't even step through the company's front gates. What's even more infuriating is that he also placed Loya by his side to constantly grate on our nerves at every turn. I can't swallow this breath. With all our shares repossessed by him, we don't have a single chip in our hands to contend with him. What else can we possibly do? Want to win back the Su family? As long as the two children vanish, the Su family will be yours. Send the coordinates to 310. The blind spot map of the surveillance has already been sent to your inbox. Remember, you only have 10 minutes. Third brother, look quickly at this message. Who on earth sent this? Regardless of who is behind the scenes, an enemy's enemy is an ally. Second brother, you aren't really planning to go steal the children, are you? Once this matter falls through and the old master finds out, the two of us definitely won't have a good end. If we don't make a move sooner or later, we'll be completely hollowed out and slowly squeezed to death. As long as the two children are held in our hands, Su Leng will have no choice but to obediently hand over the Su group shares for the sake of her flesh and blood. But after all, those are our own grandnephew and grandniece. When Su Leng heartlessly repossessed our shares back then, he didn't leave even half an ounce of elder's courtesy. He didn't leave an ounce of elder's respect. Alright, second brother, I'll listen to you. I'll put it all on the line and take a gamble. Second brother, the time is almost up. My heart is panicking so badly I can't even stand it. What are you panicking for? Steady yourself. We'll make it quick and clean. Grab the kids and leave immediately. But what if they wake up? What should we do? Give a damn, I prepared sleeping powder in advance. Even if they wake up, 2 sprays and they'll pass out instantly. I'm sorry, grandnephew. We'll wrong you for a few days. Quickly cover his mouth. Lenglen, the children are gone. The crib is empty. Loya, what's wrong? What, my children? Where are the babies? Loya, could the babies have been taken by the nurse to take a bath? Go ask right now. I'm going right now. Nurse. Coming. Mr. Lu, what is it? What happened? Where are my children? Did you nurses take them away? No. The unified bathing time for infants hasn't arrived yet. None of us entered this ward to take any babies. Leng, don't be afraid. I will definitely bring the 2 children back, I swear. Loya, those 2 children are my life. Why on earth would they want to steal my children? I've already had the hospital security lock down all entrances and exits and pull the surveillance footage. They were stolen. Who on earth dares to touch Su Zhenhua's great-grandchildren? Dad, the 2 children Leng gave birth to were stolen. Stop talking nonsense, immediately get the car and rush to the hospital. Mobilize all of the Su family's connections and manpower. Even if we turn the entire city of Jingdu upside down, we must bring my great-grandchildren back, understood? Leng, don't be scared. Grandpa will use all his might to bring Xiao Yuyuan and Xiao Dubao back safely. Who on earth plotted this matter? It's Lo Yuk. She specifically came to the hospital to scout the location yesterday. She has the ability to get the hospital security ward blueprints. The whole arrangement was seamless. The Lu family is truly bullying people too much. Do they really think my Su family has no backing and no one to rely on? Dad, we are going straight to the Luo family right now to demand people. Alright, immediately dispatch manpower. Today we'll directly surround the Luo family estate. The plan really is seamless. Su Guoqiang and his brother, those 2 fools, really took the bait, stealing the children to seize power. With Su Ling suffering the pain of losing her flesh and blood, the Su family will only suspect Lo Yu first and vent their anger on the Luo family. The 2 families already harbor deep grievances, and now with children lost on top of that, it's a blood feud. They're bound to fight until it's an endless battle. Once they both suffer and get hurt, the Lin family will sit back and reap the profits, taking the first step toward reaching the pinnacle as the #1 wealthy family in Jingdu. Elder Su, what exactly do you mean by storming in like this? Don't think that the Low Corporation building is a place where your Su family can willfully run amok. If you don't give me a reasonable explanation today, don't blame me for not showing you any courtesy. Luo Tiancheng, stop putting on a foolish act here with me. Immediately have your vicious-minded daughter, Luo Yu, hand over my Su family's 2 children. If you don't hand people over today, even if the Su family exhausts everything, we will fight you, Lo family, to the bitter end. Su Zhenhua, are you perhaps old and muddle-headed? In business competition, we each rely on our own methods. But my daughter, Luo Yu, would never do such low-class trashy stunts as stealing children. Don't casually splash dirty water onto our Lu family's head. If you want to throw a tantrum, please go back to your Su family. The day before yesterday, your daughter disguised herself and sneaked into the hospital to scout the location. She absolutely cannot shake off the blame for the children disappearing. In the entire city of Jingdu, aside from you, Lu family, who else could silently steal newborns and wipe away all the clues to make a move even on just-born infants? Your Lo family is simply worse than beasts. If the Su family wants to provoke a war between the 2 families, Lo Tiancheng will take up the challenge at any time. But wanting to slander my daughter is absolutely impossible. What is going on? Why is it so noisy outside, and why is Elder Su here? Lo, what on earth happened? Ask them yourselves. This group of people are dead set on claiming Su Ling's fraternal twins were stolen. And they're even saying Yu Er did it. It's completely sheer nonsense. Although did Su Ling's children really go missing? Don't listen to their one-sided story. You and I both know what kind of temperament Yu Er has. He could never do such a heinous thing. Dad, I heard people from the Su family barged in over here. Luckily you actually still dare to show your face. Hand over my great-grandson and great-granddaughter. What children? When did I ever touch your Su family's children? You still dare to quibble. My daughter, Su Ling, told me everything. The night before last, you disguised yourself as a nurse to scout outside the ward. And now the children have vanished into thin air. Do you dare say this has nothing to do with you? Having nothing more to say means you're admitting it, right? Quickly send the children back. Right now the children's whereabouts are unknown, and their safety and survival are hanging by a thread, instead of searching everywhere. Don't tell me you're going to wait until something happens to the 2 children before you're willing to stop. Madame Luo, there's no need to put on a good act here. If it weren't for your daughter, my daughter wouldn't have had her children stolen at all. She went to the hospital that day with me accompanying her the entire time. Wife, how could you? Our Lu family would never steal children. Because the fraternal twins she gave birth to happened to be my Lu family's own biological grandchildren. You all knew about it and joined hands to keep it a secret from me alone. If I told you, you would have torn their marriage apart and watched my own biological grandchildren meet with disaster. Madam Luo, Loya is you and Luo Tiancheng's biological son. Doesn't the outside world always say he's a penniless student with no one to rely on? Penniless student. That is the child I carried in my womb for 10 months. The Lu family's only young master. No wonder, the first time I saw that child back then, I felt his features looked exceptionally familiar, turning out identical to Luo Tiancheng in his youth. So the truth turned out to be like this. So that's how it is. Luo Tiancheng, you old dog. You deliberately let your son conceal his status to deceive my granddaughter. What kind of malicious intentions are your Luo family harboring? My son deceived Su Leng. So I haven't even sought out the Su family to demand an explanation. To temper my son, I purposely raised him in hardship, letting him study independently in Jingdu. Normally, he wouldn't even bear to buy himself a single decent piece of clothing. Instead, you turn things around and slander my son for being a liar. Where is the logic in that? It was clearly your daughter Su Leng who actively made the advance, cajoling my pure-minded son into marrying her. Luo Tiancheng, watch your phrasing. Where is my daughter unworthy of your son? Clearly, it's your young master who is climbing high to match our Su family. Climbing high, the Luo family firmly stands as the top wealthy family in Jingdu. Your Su family simply cannot compare. Where does the talk of climbing high come from? Even with abundant family wealth. Isn't your Lu family's young master still married into the family as a matrilocal husband? All of you shut your mouths right now. Is this the time to argue over who tricked whom or whether our social statuses match? Su Leng is lying in the hospital in agonizing pain, and my grandchildren's whereabouts are unknown, with their lives hanging in the balance. Immediately mobilize all personnel to search. Even if we have to tear the entire city of Jingdu apart, we must find the two children back. All family personnel deploy immediately. Spare no expense to search for the two children. Pull all private surveillance within a 3-kilometer radius of the hospital, along with dashcams along the roads, no matter the cost. Compile all footage within 10 minutes and deliver it in front of me. Tian, you contact all the Su family's personnel to cooperate with the Luo family in the search. Immediately open up all channels across both the underworld and legitimate authorities, and put out the word. Anyone who provides valid clues about the children will be heavily rewarded with a fortune. Those scoundrels who dare to conceal and snatch away the children will be making an enemy of the Su and Luo wealthy families simultaneously. That would mean simultaneously making enemies with the two major financial giants Su and Luo. Acting in such a flustered manner early in the morning, what kind of decorum is this? What on earth has happened? Grandpa, the fraternal twins Ling Ling gave birth to have been stolen. With such a huge issue breaking out in the Su family, Su Jinhua is definitely burning with anxiety. However, this is originally an internal feud of the Su family. If we rashly insert ourselves into it, we will easily get sucked into the trap targeting the Su family from the shadows. Tell Grandpa the truth. Why are you meddling in this? Grandpa, I have no other reason. No matter what conspiracy is hidden behind the scenes, and no matter which faction it might offend, I am the godmother of the two children. And whoever dares touch my godson and goddaughter, I will fight them to the bitter end. If the Gu family refuses to make a move, I will single-handedly lead people to search the entire city. Yeah. Since you've acknowledged this familial bond, those two children are equivalent to the Gu family's younger generation. Pass down the order. All Gu family security and intelligence networks are to operate across the board immediately to cooperate with the Su family in searching the entire city for the children. Anyone who provides valid clues. The Gu family will add an extra 100 million in bounty rewards. Dad calling me over in such a rush. What happened? A monstrous event has happened. Fraternal twins, Su Leng, just gave birth to have been stolen. And what's most abnormal is that Luo Tiancheng lead the entire Luo family personnel to mobilize and help the Su family search for people. Have these two families lost their minds? Dad, don't dwell on the reasons for their alliance. Immediately mobilize all personnel of the Zhang family, bringing out financial and human resources entirely, and search for the children together at any cost. Yue, don't be impulsive. Undercurrents are surging behind the dispute between the Su and Luo families. Someone is laying out plans in secret, and our Zhang family has always stood on a razor-thin foothold. Proactively sticking ourselves into it will easily invite disaster upon ourselves. Not making a move is when a major catastrophe arrives, now that the Su and Luo families are bound together as one. If we stand by with folded arms right now, from here on out, the Zhang family will no longer have a foothold in Jingdu. With one more party of manpower, there is one more shred of hope to find the children back. This favor is worth thousands of gold and cannot be replaced. As long as we pour our efforts into establishing this merit, the Zhang family will be safe and worry-free for the next 100 years. Alright, Dad, I'll listen to you. I'll arrange it right away. All layouts are completely under my control. Brother, a major incident has happened. Outside, Outside, everything is in complete chaos. What are you panicking for? The Su family and the Luo family have completely gone to total war with each other. Not only are the Luo and Su families out, but even the Gu family and Zhang family have all gotten involved. The four major wealthy families are joining forces to turn Jingdu upside down. What did you say? Say that again. Why would the Luo family help the Su family look for children? On what grounds are the Gu and Zhang families sticking their noses into this? My plan was clearly seamless, using Su Goqiang's brothers to seize the Su family's twins, leaving Su Ling devastated, and elder Su bedridden. With the Su group left without a leader, the Luo family would bound at least seize the opportunity to annex both the Su and Luo families as they both suffer and fall. Then my Lin family could sit back and reap the spoils to reach the summit of Jingdu. How did it turn into an alliance of the four major wealthy families instead? How could two newly born infants cause the entire elite circle of Jingdu to spin completely out of control? Brother, what should we do now? Once those two are caught, they will definitely rat all of us out. Cut off the tail to survive. Notify everyone under us to completely sever all contact with Su Guoqiang's brothers and destroy all evidence that could implicate the Lin family brother. I understand, I'll go take care of it right now. Second brother, what do we do now? The four major families are conducting a full city manhunt like madmen. When we stole the children according to the mysterious person's instructions back then, we thought that with Su Ling collapsing and the Su family in internal chaos, we would be able to seize power in the chaos. But now it's completely reversed. The Su family is like a rabid beast, and the Luo family, Gu family, and Zhang family have all joined forces to search the entire city of Jingdu. Su Ling lost her children, so the Su family going crazy is only natural. The Gu family helping out of sentiment, and the Zhang family getting involved for the sake of profit can both be explained. Yet that old fox, Luo Tianqing, has been wishing day and night for the Su family's decline. How could he proactively meddle in this? The mysterious number that contacted us back then has already turned into an empty number. We have no way to fly away and escape. Second brother, let's go surrender. The old master has a kind heart. Maybe he can leave us a path to survive. Do you really think Su Ling will let us off if we go surrender? It's death either way, might as well walk this single path straight to the dark. No matter why the four major families teamed up to search the city, these two children are the bargaining chips in our hands. Once they are completely in despair, we'll call Su Ling to demand 50 billion, then arrange a private jet to send us abroad, and return the children afterward. So many people deployed to search the entire process, yet we can't even find two newborn infants. Could it be the two children vanished into thin air? My two little grandchildren were born just a day ago, with it being so cold outside. What will happen if they go hungry and freeze? Could it be right under the nose? The ones who actually made a move are hiding within the Su family. Once Su Ling collapses, and the old master falls, the only ones who can reap the greatest benefits from it are those two. Stop searching blindly, everyone. Listen to me. Wait, year, did you find any clues? Grandpa Su, Uncle Su, the four major wealthy families, have turned Jingdu inside out and left no trace, which is enough to prove the culprits didn't even flee out of the city with the children, but are hiding nearby. The greatest concealment hides in the city. The most dangerous place is their safest hiding spot. The other party has delayed making a blackmail call, so they're definitely not ordinary petty thieves looking for money. Their goal goes far beyond wealth. Who is the person you suspect in your heart? Su Guoqiang, you mean? It was those two brothers who stole Leng Leng's children. It must be them. Back then, their shares were repossessed by Su Ling, and they were kicked out of the Su group. So deep grievances have built up in the two of them for a long time. Stealing the children can drive Su Ling crazy and drag down the Su family. This is their only chance to make a comeback. Those two ungrateful, heartless beasts. Those are their own grandnephew and grandniece. Shift the search, focus for everyone immediately. Thoroughly investigate all real estate and private residences under the names of Su Guoqiang and Su Guofu. Lock down all the whereabouts of Su Guoqiang's brothers. Pull their phone records from the past 2 days and dig deep into any unregistered hidden assets under the two of them. Quickly, Yoi'ir, if we drive them to a desperate path. In case they make a move on the two children, Mom, don't be afraid. They kidnap the children for money and power, and the children are their only bargaining chips. Before their goal is achieved, they definitely won't dare harm them in the slightest. Found it, a single-story house in the old district. It's a hidden property purchased by Su Guoqiang in his early years under the name of a driver's distant relative, so outsiders had no way to trace it. At 3:30 a.m., a cloned fake plate car drove into this area and never drove out again. The children must be in there. Today, we must ruthlessly deal with these two beasts. The time is almost up. I'm calling Su Ling right now. 8 billion in cash plus a private jet. Once we get the things, we'll head abroad immediately. Don't move. My heart and soul, my precious babies. Yo. It's okay, thank goodness. It's okay, they're just asleep. taking advantage of the Su family members being enraged and out of their wits, quietly carry the children back to the Luo family. You two beasts, those are your own grandnephew and grandniece. How could you bear to lay a hand on them? What right do you have to question us, Su Tianye? You hid abroad for over a dozen years, paying no attention to the Su family at all. For all these years, it was third brother and I who risked our lives guarding the Su group, running projects and stabilizing the big picture. Yet, what about in the end? The old master is biased, giving all the supreme authority to Su Ling. You guys were heartless first, then don't blame us for being unrighteous. That's right, you forced us to do this. As long as Su Ling collapses and the Su family falls into complete chaos, the Su group will be ours. Ah, Dad, steady yourselves, take these 2 demon pills down. And before handing them over to the detention station, make sure they thoroughly taste what true comfort feels like. We finally got those 2 pests sent inside. The children can finally be at ease. The children? How are the children? Ling Ling, don't panic. Both little ones have been safely found and brought back. Rest assured and recuperate in the hospital. We'll talk about the rest in detail after we get back. We can finally let his heart, which has been tightly strung for so long, loosen up a bit. Wait, where did my beloved grandson and beloved granddaughter go? Crap, just now we were so focused on dealing with those 2. We forgot that Luo Tianqing's wife and Luo Yue's each held a child and left early ahead of time. Old men to the bad guys have already been caught, and the children are safe and sound. So I'll take my leave first. You guys take your time looking for people. Luo Tianqing, you old thing, stop right there. Give my grandchildren back to me. My little sweetheart woke up. These eyebrows and eyes are identical to Xiaoye's. Mom, look quickly. Little sister woke up too. Oh, is my big grandson calling out to Grandpa. Come over here, Grandpa will hold you. Good grandson, you look so endearing. When you grow up, Grandpa will take you to the zoo to see the big tigers, and all the family assets will be left entirely to you in the future. You old thing. The only thing in your eyes is the grandson. Look at how wronged you've made our little granddaughter look. I want to hold a granddaughter too. Well, hasn't it not reached my turn yet? In the past, I always felt father was hard to communicate with, but now I finally understand. It was just that he hadn't crossed paths with the little ones yet. The sheer power of children is truly too immense. Lord and lady, a major disaster has happened. The Su family's old master is blocking the main gate of the estate. What? Su Zhenhua, that old man, actually came to block my gate. It's absolute truth. They even put out word that if the children aren't handed over today, they'll directly bring in bulldozers to flatten the main gate. Simply lawless. I'd like to see how he flattens my Lu family's main gate. Although, behave yourself for once. Don't be impulsive, wife. They've already come straight to our doorstep. We can't just show weakness, right? Who said anything about backing down? These are our Lu family's own biological grandson and granddaughter. Why on earth should we send them back? Mom, we took off with them without a single word. Anyone in our shoes would get anxious. So what if they did? Me bringing back my own biological grandson and granddaughter is naturally a matter of course. That's right, your mother is right. Since the children have entered the Lu family's gates, don't even think about taking them away again. Head of the family, let's not dwell on the children for now. How should we handle the Su family people outside? You go out and relay to the Su family father and son that the madam and I were overworked from our jobs and went out to Antarctica to watch penguins. That's right. Tell them we're not home and they don't need to wait around. This excuse is far too perfunctory. The Su family's old master personally saw the master's car drive into the estate. So turning around and saying, we went far away to Antarctica. Do they really take others for fools? Lord and lady, this explanation of yours. Elder Su will definitely not believe it. You just drove back, and the whole way you were tailed by the Su family's people, who clearly watched you enter the estate, saying we went to Antarctica to watch penguins. Even a 3-year-old child couldn't be fooled by that. This is the Lu family grounds. If I say I went out for a stroll, then I went out for a stroll. If Su Zhenhua is happy to linger outside, let him wear himself out. We'll see who can keep their composure longer. Well said. Butler just replied to them with these exact words. And notify the head of security to tightly guard the main gate. Not even a single fly is allowed to be let in. Mom, Dad standing in a deadlock won't solve the problem. And Grandpa Su is spinning around in anxious circles. So we have to give them some kind of explanation. Xiaoye and Su Ling are still at the hospital, hoping to see the 2 children. What is there to be afraid of? Zhao is my biological son, and Su Ling is also our Lu family's daughter-in-law. Now that the children have entered the Luo family, don't even think about sending them back out. Go ahead and make all the fuss you want. Once Su Ling and Xiaoye rush over here, there will come a time when you regret it and weep. Luo Tianqing, you cowardly old thing. Hurry up and get out here. Dad Luo Tianqing is clearly refusing to show his face. What should we do now? Tian, you go pee on the main gate. Lo Tian Cheng, if you still don't come out, I'm going to pee right on your main gate. Our Lord and Lady stated that due to continuous exhaustion and fatigue in body and mind, they have gone out to Antarctica to watch penguins, and specifically instructed everyone that there is no need to wait, and you should all head back first. Go to Antarctica 10 minutes ago. I personally watched Lo Tiancheng's car drive into the estate. Who are you trying to fool with this kind of lie? Lo Tiancheng, you spine-grand old thing. Opening the door immediately instead of hiding inside is the only useful thing. Wanting to snatch away my grandson and granddaughter in your dreams. Wife, let's head upstairs to mix formula for the precious babies. Dad, it's going to get dark soon. And Leng Leng is still waiting for news at the hospital. And we really drag this out here indefinitely. Lo Tiancheng won't mistreat the two children. Let's head back to the hospital first to comfort Leng Leng. Lo Tiancheng, you thick-skinned old thing. This score is firmly recorded by our Su family. Grandpa, where are the children? Where did my two children go? Did something else happen again? Uncle, why didn't you bring the children back? Did something go wrong? How am I supposed to bring this up? The ones who snatched the children were Luo Ye's biological parents. Yet it just so happens our side intercepted and seized the children first. This relationship is truly impossible to put into words. Luo Yaohe didn't know anything from start to finish and was even wholeheartedly protecting Leng Leng. Let's communicate properly. The moment I think about how he's Luo Tiancheng's son, my chest feels so uncomfortably choked up. Grandpa, uncle, are you guys going to say something or what? The children are fine. They're both completely safe and sound. Fine. Since they're safe, why weren't they brought back together? Whose hands are they in right now? Leng Leng, don't get agitated yet. The children are very safe. They were taken away by the Luo family. Taken away by the Luo family. It really was the Luo family that snatched my children. The Su family and the Luo family are three-generation mortal enemies. How could the children possibly be safe having fallen into their hands? What on earth do those people from the Luo family want to do? Do they want to use the children to force me to hand over the Su group? Or do they want to harm my son and daughter? Leng, don't get agitated. Be careful not to hurt your body. I'm heading right over there immediately, even if I have to risk my life. I'll bring my two babies back. Rushing over to the Luo family to fight to the death. Lo Tianchen is his biological father after all. He's probably wishing for him to return to the family clan anyway. Leng Leng, Loya. Both of you calm down first. Things are completely not the way you're imagining them. The children weren't stolen by the Luo family. They were kidnapped by those two scoundrels Su Guoqiang and Su Guofu. It was actually those two, since the ones who kidnapped the children were the two granduncles. What connection does that have with the Luo family? Why would they get involved? You guys brought a large group of manpower over there. Why weren't you able to bring the children back? Tell me honestly, did something happen to the children? Leng Leng, you must not let your imagination run wild. The children are extremely safe at the Luo family. No one will harm them. How could the Luo family ever be well behaved? They've repeatedly targeted Leng Leng. What vicious and ruthless methods wouldn't they pull off? That's right, the Luo family is single-mindedly trying to crush our Su family. Are you perhaps terrified of the Luo family and didn't dare step forward? You're just being timid and cowardly. Oh, enough, everyone be quiet. Leng Leng, the Luo family will never harm the two children. Because those two children aren't just your children. They are also Lo Tiancheng's own biological grandson and granddaughter. Grandpa, this isn't the time to be joking. My father is just a construction worker on a project site. Our family used to live in poverty, where we couldn't even afford to eat meat for days on end. How could we possibly be related to Jingdu's top wealthy family? The Lu family, a construction worker. Loyo, for all these years, has your mother Suwan, and your father never let you notice a single bit of anomaly. Today, when we went over to demand the children, your mother, Suwan, personally confessed the truth. You are her biological son whom she carried for 10 months, and the sole heir of the Lo family's generation. Lo Tiancheng deliberately arranged a harsh upbringing to temper you. So for all these years, you've been kept in the dark by your own biological parents. No wonder my parents' whereabouts were erratic year-round, and why they brought up the arranged marriage. No wonder during this period of time, the Su group has been sailing smoothly all the way, with Lo Ye and Su Wan secretly supporting it from behind the scenes all along. Lo Ye, did you know about this long ago? I truly didn't know. Leng Leng, I didn't know a single thing. I swear that for all these years, I always thought I was just an ordinary poor kid. If I had known earlier that Luo Tiancheng was my father, how could I possibly have let him target you everywhere? I would have been the first to fall out with him. You go ahead and leave first. I want to be alone in peace for a while. Leng Leng, don't chase me away, okay? I won't be the young master of the Luo family. I'll only be your Mr. Zhao. Please allow me to be by myself. It's fine if the children stay at the Luo family. After all, that is their grandparents' home. Xiaoya, come outside with me and talk. Leng Leng just gave birth and suffered such a huge shock on top of that. Her body can't handle it. Go along with her for now, and let her calm her emotions down on her own. Alright, Uncle Su. Ling Ling, Grandpa, you guys go outside too. I want to stay by myself. Uncle, tell me the address of the Luo family estate. What do you plan to do? I'll pay a personal visit. Find the person who kept things hidden from me for over a dozen years. Bring back my children. And seek justice for Ling Ling. This is a home compared to that leaking old dilapidated house. It's a world of difference. Stop right there. This place is the Luo family's private estate. No approaching without an appointment. Leave immediately. Step aside, young man, no matter what background you have. This is the Lu family's territory. If you don't leave right now, we won't be polite. My name is Lo Ye, and Lo Tiancheng is my father. Sir, I am truly sorry. We were just carrying out our duties according to the rules. But since your identity is special, we need to go inside and ask the head of the family for instructions. Although, look at this child's nose. It's identical to yours when you were young. Of course, this is my Lo Tiancheng's solid flesh and blood grandson. Lord and lady, a major disaster has happened. The eldest young master has shown up right outside the estate's main gate. And what? The guards at the gate said. The eldest young master's complexion is extremely terrible, and he looks furious. I've owed my son for over a dozen years, and kept things hidden from him the whole time, making him suffer through hardship and misery. Now that he has come looking for us in a rage, I honestly have no idea how to explain it to him. Olo Xiaoya definitely knows everything by now. He's here to settle accounts. Think of a way quickly. What way could I possibly have? The person is already outside the main gate. We can't just block our own biological son outside and refuse to see him. What are you still standing there, staring blankly for? Immediately notify the security guards at the gate to let the young master through. Later, no matter what kind of commotion breaks out in the living room, no one is allowed to come in and disturb us. Yes. The master insisted on keeping things from Xiaoye back then, while constantly suppressing Su Ling. Now that they've come knocking on the door to demand accountability, let's see how you guys wrap this up. I certainly won't help bail you out. This house is spacious and imposing. A world of difference. From that old dilapidated house in Hancheng that leaks every time it rains. Luo Tencheng, head of the Jingdu Luo family. Is this the construction site brick moving job you claimed made ends meet? Is this what you meant when you said our family was dirt poor and penniless? Son, listen to dad explain what? Was it so you could sit on towering wealth and peacefully enjoy everything, while keeping things hidden from me for over a dozen years, watching me feel distressed over pocket change, and feel inferior because of an ordinary background? Did you think that was exceptionally fun to watch? It's not like that, Xiaoya. Mom never once thought about wronging you. All these years, I've missed you every single day, and my heart has been filled with guilt every moment. Son, dad lied to you truly for your own good. The Lu family's enterprises are massive, and only by growing up through poverty and tempering your character would you have the ability in the future to take over a trillion-dollar family estate for my own good. On one hand, treating my life like a fake scripted drama, while on the other hand, targeting Su Ling everywhere, Luo Tiancheng. Is this what you call being for my own good? She is my wife, and the mother of my 2 children. Dad didn't know the truth at first. The Su and Lu families have been mortal enemies for 3 generations. So me suppressing the Su family and targeting Su Ling was intended to clear away obstacles on your path ahead, and pave the way for you to take over the Luo family in the future. If I had known earlier that she was my daughter-in-law, I never would have acted so ruthlessly. This kind of path paved with the blood and sweat of the person I love. I don't want it at all. Do you know how hard it was for her to prop up the Su family all by herself? You're scheming. Instead, made me look like a fraud who deceived his wife. I don't care about the status of the Luo family's young master, nor do I covet your family assets. I only want my wife and my children. Shoei, I'm sorry. It's Mom's fault. I failed to stop your dad. All the blame rests entirely on us. Give the children to me. I'm going to take them back to Leng's side. Let him go. I was muddle-headed and always made arbitrary decisions to arrange everything, thinking that this was the best kind of love and care for you. But I never once asked what you truly wanted. I kept things hidden from you for over a dozen years, and on top of that, targeted the person you love most everywhere, almost destroying your life. The children are all in the crib. Go ahead and storm off. All the grievances your wife has suffered, I will personally go over to apologize for. Shoa's sister will help you report one. Let's return to the hospital immediately to find Su Ling. Ling just finished giving birth, and her body is weak. She can't take any stimulation. Before her emotional knot is untied. You guys shouldn't go to the hospital to disturb her? Zhou is about to arrive at the hospital. Hold on, I'm bringing the children back. Sorry, the number you have dialed is powered off. Please try again later. Xiaoya, what happened? Where did Su Ling go? She's gone. The person is gone. Nurse, where's the patient Su Ling from VIP room 6? Mr. Luo Wei didn't arrange a room transfer for Ms. Yi Su. During our rounds 2 hours ago, she was still recuperating in her hospital room. Loyal have the children been brought back. Has Ling Ling's mood eased up a bit? Grandpa Ling Ling is gone. The hospital room is completely empty. Did she return to the old residence to contact you guys? What Loya? How could Ling Ling vanish into thin air? She just finished giving birth and her body is weak. Where could she have gone? I've no idea. When I brought the children back, the hospital room was already empty. Uncle Su, you guys need to quickly send people to help search. It's very dangerous for her to be out alone. Don't lose your composure. Grandpa and I will immediately lead people and rush to the hospital. I shouldn't have left her behind to go to the Luo family alone. Suling suddenly disappearing. Once something goes wrong, Luo Yi will completely and utterly break ties with the Luo family. Chow, get up first and pull yourself together. Things haven't reached an irretrievable stage yet. We must find Ling Ling as soon as possible, Grandpa and Uncle. It was my fault for not watching her properly. My granddaughter's temperament is stubborn and headstrong. Once she gets stuck in a corner, no one can persuade her. From the bottom of my heart, I've long since accepted you as my grandson-in-law. The main task right now is to find the person. Let's not discuss right and wrong first. Immediately mobilize all personnel of the Su family to search throughout the entire process. And make sure to find Ling Ling. Sister Hongyi, Ling Ling is missing. Have you seen her on your end, little Loye? Come to my villa. Ling Ling is currently here with me. She's at your place. Is her body alright? Is anything feeling uncomfortable? Her physical body is completely fine. It's just that her emotional knot is too heavy. Nothing I said or did was of any use. To untie a bell, one must find the person who tied it. Come over here yourself. Thank you for your trouble, Sister Hongyi, in helping me look after her. I'm rushing over right now. Grandpa, Uncle Su, Ling Ling is fine. She's currently at Sister Hongyi's house. Grandpa and Uncle Su let me go over alone. This is an emotional knot between us, husband and wife. So it should be resolved by me alone. Man, what you said is right. Let's return to the old residence first to wait for news, and not go over to add to the chaos. Sister, do me a favor. I want to bring the 2 children over. Could you please look after them for a bit first? What did you just call me? I called you sister. Is there a problem? No problem. Leave the children to me. Sister will watch them well for you. She's in the 2nd floor guest room. To untie a bell, one must find the person who tied it. I couldn't talk any sense into her, so the rest can only rely on yourself. Sorry to trouble you, Sister Hongyi. Sister, thank you so much. Hand the little beanbag to me. I can just go up by myself. Babies, don't be afraid. Mom is right here. You fool, standing so far away watching for what? I've memorized these words firmly. You can never shake me off for the rest of your life. No matter what your background is, you can only be Su Ling's husband. Don't cry, don't cry. Mom is right here. Ling Ling, why are they crying so hard? Is something uncomfortable? Nothing is uncomfortable. They're just hungry, with so many things happening back to back. It's long past their feeding time. Loyi, you look after the babies for a moment. I'm going to go ask Hongyi what's going on with Ling Ling. Why are the 2 little darlings crying so fiercely? Hongyi, do you have any spare baby formula prepared at your place? They're so hungry and upset that they keep crying. Ling Ling, look at me, I'm single and live alone. Do you think my house would keep formula on hand? Actually, wait, there's a way. Could it be you secretly hid formula? Formula, certainly not, but you do have it. Cool Hongyai, what on earth are you thinking in your head? How can you casually blurt out such private matters to someone's face? I'm not letting my imagination run wild at all. This is just human nature. You just gave birth to a child. Yet, instead of using the ready-made food right there, you insist on running around looking for formula everywhere. Isn't that abandoning the easy path for a difficult one? It's not that I don't want to feed them. My milk ducts are clogged and it simply won't come out. Sister Hongyai, why did you push me? Blocked milk needs to be unblocked. Hot compresses combined with manual massage are the only way to relieve it. I don't have experience, and Yue is inconvenient. So the most suitable person is naturally the baby's father. You can't just watch Ling Ling suffer and let the 2 little ones starve. Ling Ling does it hurt a lot. If it's truly uncomfortable, let's think of a way first. There is a private bathroom in the guest room. I'll go get a clean warm towel and bring it up. You guys go inside the room first. Don't let the 2 babies keep crying. Shoya, are you truly that dense or are you just playing dumb? Hongyi pushing you over was to have you help your sister-in-law unblock her clogged milk. Clogged milk. I don't know how. All of you go downstairs. Lo yo, come over and help me. Ling Ling like this. Is this okay? Shut up, don't you dare bring this up again. Alright, won't bring it up. Definitely won't mention it. Ling Ling, what's wrong? Is something feeling uncomfortable? Don't talk to me. I don't want to see you right now. Move aside, I'm going to wash up. Go take good care of the children. And don't let those two crazy women lead my babies astray. Aw, little Taro, dumpling, look at the way you're pouting your little mouth. Do you want to have a taste of your rations again? Hongyi stopped teasing him. They were stuffed full last night after all. Our little Taro, dumpling, and little bean Bun certainly aren't hungry at all right now. Of course not. After all, little Lo Yi put in a tremendous amount of effort last night. This is what you call paternal love as vast as a mountain putting in physical labor. Ha 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 ha. You two are in such high spirits. It seems you rested very well last night. Our great President Su has finally woken up. Looking pretty good, huh? It looks like last night's problem was resolved quite thoroughly. It's unblocked now, right? Gu Hongye, if your mouth doesn't have a latch on it again, I won't mind changing the business partner for all of Su Group's ad placements next year to someone else. Don't. President Su, I was wrong, okay? Wasn't that also for the sake of solving an urgent and pressing crisis last night? Look at how cute these two little ones are. Cute. They're cute because I gave birth to them. Eldest Miss Law, did you forget the text messages you sent me before? How about I screenshot them and send them to your parents to take a look? Sister-in-law, I was wrong. Please be the bigger person and forgive this petty person. Definitely don't send them out. This time only. They were just acting on a whim without any seriousness. If you still haven't vented your anger, I'll scold them on your behalf. This is a longevity lock given to little Taro Dumpling and little Bean Bun. Actually, it was prepared by my dad and mom. Only they were too shy to personally deliver it over and entrusted me to pass it on. Sister-in-law, don't take previous matters to heart. Actually, the old man just has a stinky temper. He dies just to save face and suffers for it. If he had known earlier that you were his actual daughter-in-law, even if you lent him 10 guts, he wouldn't have dared to play dirty against the Su family. Is that so? Sister, the grievances Ling Ling suffered, I know clearer than anyone, since those things were already done, until he truly dissipates his anger. Don't mention Lo Tiancheng and the Luo family in front of her. Alright, I understand. But no matter what, the adults' grudges shouldn't drag the children into it. You guys can just treat this longevity lock as a gift from me. It has nothing to do with the Luo family. Surely you guys can't even refuse to give face to me acting as an older sister, right? Stop pacing around, come over here and drink the ginseng tea. Wife, do you think Xiaoye hates me to the core? Yesterday, he wasn't even willing to spare me an extra glance. You still have the face to say that. Put yourself in his shoes. If you were deceived for over a dozen years, hardly managed to marry a wife, and were still pushed toward death by your own biological father, would you hate him or not? I was just doing that to temper him. The business world is like a battlefield. How was I supposed to know Su Ling would later become my daughter-in-law? What's the use of saying all this now? I just had Yueir give the longevity lock to Su Ling. Did he accept it? What? Su Ling accepted the longevity lock for the children. After accepting it, what did he say? Is he willing to bring the children to the Luo family with Xiaoya? Waiter said that although Su Ling accepted the longevity lock, he still holds resentment toward our Luo family. And moreover, what? Moreover, Xiaoya's attitude is resolute. Until Su Ling's resentment is gone, he will absolutely not bring the children back to the Luo family. Although you're good at everything, you're just too arrogant and too proud of your face. I was against the poor upbringing plan from the very beginning. Yet you always felt the path you arranged for your son was the best, without ever asking if he even wanted it. Now that matters have come to this, if you want to salvage it, you have to show some sincerity. Su Ling responds to softness, not toughness. The more high and mighty you act, the more repulsed she'll be. Wife, what are you getting at? You go personally apologize to Su Ling. If you can't swallow your pride, then hold on to your trillions in family wealth and spend your old age in solitude. Su Goqiang and Su Gofu stealing the children. This matter is not that simple. My subordinates just sent word back. There is an even deeper mastermind behind them, daring to plot against my children. No matter who the person behind the scenes is, I will definitely make them pay with blood. Hong Yai, tell us everything you've investigated. According to the confessions from the detention station, Su Goqiang and his brother made their move only after receiving an anonymous text message. My subordinates traced along the text message, but the other party's methods were sophisticated and wiped away all traces in advance. A trace that even my Gu family couldn't track down. Definitely not from an ordinary character. Then, who could it be? Do you have anyone you suspect? No. Dad, who did you think of? The Lin family. Old Lu. Did you get something wrong? Although the Lin family is one of the 5 major families, they've always kept a low profile, not participating in disputes nor provoking trouble. How could they be related to this? Besides, Lin Yuansheng looks so gentle and scholarly. He doesn't seem like someone with that kind of guts. Wife, you can know a person's face but not their heart. You only see how cultured he looks now. Yet you don't know how the Lin family rose to power. 30 years ago, there were only 4 major families in Jingdu, and the Lin family rose up later on, suddenly grabbing the 3rd position among the 5 major families. They've kept a low profile these past years, and I thought they just wanted to live a stable life. But seeing it now, I was just being naive. It's easy to change rivers and mountains, but hard to change a nature. The ruthless streak deep in their bones can never be washed away. The Su family and the Lin family have no business conflicts. Why would they take such a huge risk to do this thankless task? They want to instigate an all-out war between the Su family and the Luo family, so that both families suffer and fall, allowing them to sit back and reap the spoils as the fishermen. The Lin family, what a fine Lin family. This score must be settled. Since they dared to touch my children, I will definitely make them pay a painful price. Showa, don't be impulsive. The Lin family is not easy to deal with, and since they dared to do this, they definitely have something to rely on. I just want to make them understand that doing wrong things comes with a price. Dad supports you both. However, the Lin family is hidden as deeply as a venomous snake, having intertwined roots in Jingdu for decades, so making a rash move will only alert the enemy. Since they love hiding in the shadows, then we will force them out into the open. We'll investigate secretly, dig up the Lin family's decades-old background, and see how many unspeakable things they've hidden. On the other side, we'll wait for the children's full-month banquet, and in the name of the Su family, invite the Lin family to draw the snake out of its cave. If they really are the masterminds behind the scenes, knowing that the Su and Lo families have formed an alliance by marriage, I refuse to believe they can keep their composure. Inviting the Lin family in the name of the Su family. What a brilliant open plot. If they come, they'll naturally throw themselves into chaos. And if they don't come, it proves they have a guilty conscience. Wayer, the task of investigating the Lin family is handed to you. I want their family's 3 generations of ancestors, and every single unspeakable account dug up, without missing a single thing. Understood? Wait, count this investigation as a share for my Gu family as well. Our Gu family is the most professional at this. Plus, I am the godmother of the 2 little ones. So this matter is a duty-bound responsibility for me and the Gu family. Alright, it's settled then. The Lin family, those rats in the gutter. It's time for them to see the light of day. Yue Hongye. Investigating the Lin family will depend entirely on you two. Just name whatever resources you need. Daring to touch my grandchildren. I'll dig up the Lin family's ancestral graves myself. Wife, we're respectable businessmen. We have plenty of business methods to deal with the Lin family. Digging up ancestral graves is just too unrefined. Fine. You say it's unrefined, then it's unrefined. Ling, this matter is settled then. And it's getting late. Mom, if you have something to say, just say it, Mom. I wanted to ask you, Enshoya, will you come back to the Lo family with us to stay for a few days? Little Taro, Dumpling, and Little Bean Bun also need a stable environment. We can't keep troubling Hongyi. Dad, Mom, Laoyi, and I will go back with you guys to stay for a few days. Great. Let's go home now. Ling, you've been wronged. I haven't been wronged. Wherever you are is home, Ling. It was Dad's fault in the past. I'm apologizing to you. From now on, the Luo family is your home. And if anyone gives you a hard time, Dad won't stand for it. Dad, what are you doing? Alright, Lo, as long as everyone is happy, it's fine. Let's cook a big feast first to celebrate. You certainly can't leave me out, alright? Just name whatever you want to eat. It's all on me, Gu Hongye. How did I end up with a foodie best friend like you? When it comes to eating, it really has to be Sister Hongyi. This child is simply outrageous. That old scoundrel, Luo Tianqing, is too despicable. Kidnapping my granddaughter wasn't enough. And now he won't even spare my 2 great-grandsons. Dad, calm your anger. Hongyi sent news back saying, Luo Tianqing is taking very good care of Ling, and everyone in the Luo family is treating him like a treasure. Luo Tianqing even cooked personally. To stew nourishing soup for Ling, he's just a weasel, wishing a happy new year to a chicken with ill intentions. That little scheme of his is crystal clear to me. He just wants to use benefits to buy off my granddaughter, so she stays in the Luo family wholeheartedly. Dad, we can't rush this matter. The Luo family is currently treating Ling with meticulous care. And besides, the Luo family is Ling's in-laws' home anyway. If we go knocking on their door right now, demanding people, it makes no sense at all. And we'd instead end up giving people an excuse to call us unreasonable. Then what do you say we do? Are we just going to watch my granddaughter and great-grandsons get completely hijacked by the Luo family? Dad, no matter how anxious we are, we can only endure it for now. We'll be polite before resorting to force. Let's pack heavy gifts and visit the Luo family to sound out the situation. If they know what's good for them, we'll let Ling bring the children back. If they harbor selfish motives and refuse to let go, we'll make other plans. Now that's more like it. Old master, young master, something major has happened. What are you panicking about? Is the sky falling or something? The sky hasn't fallen, but the Low family just sent people over with a pile of things. Thank you for your companionship all this time.